Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's your most electrifying man at all entertainment. It's your boy PK. Sorry, we having some technical difficulties today. For some odd reason, I can't get my camera started. So Paul's going to be our smiling face right now. Um, so we got some special guests today. I just want you guys to know. We got my buddy, my buddy from uh slash PC land slash PlayStation land, Cali Rex, man. This guy, you know what I mean? He's very neutral and cool guy to hang around. Got a lot of information. Uh, you good company, man, and I love to hear his perspective on everything. So, hey, thanks for coming through, Cali. Appreciate you coming through, man. Jumping on.
Yeah, no problem. I always got your back, PK.
Hey, appreciate that. Hey, thanks, chat. Hey, I'm sorry for being late. Like I said, we got technical difficulties. We got another special guest here. We got Alethea, who is the queen of what was it? What's the game again? Um,
I'm not a
ESO.
queen of
What's the
it.
ESO?
Yep.
What's the ESO?
Outer Scrolls Online.
Outer. There you go. I don't even remember that. But Elder Scrolls Online. There you go. You need a server.
I'm
She
barely
got
a
it.
peasant.
Hey, she got it. Trust. Um, and then we got our panel member that's on everybody's show. You see him everywhere. He's like Papa Smurf on everybody's show. Is Cerebral Paul. Appreciate it coming through, homie. Always.
Hey, glad to be here.
He's got all of the gaming knowledge built inside his head and somewhere in his room. And so he's always giving us a backstory of what we didn't witness back in ancient times before controllers were made. But hey, I'm glad he's here, and I am still working to try and get this camera fixed. And I apologize ahead of times, guys. But thanks for coming. Um, for sure, we had TGS or Tokyo Game Show started today, so there's a lot of stuff that happened today. It was kind of crazy. But before we get into that, I just want to get everybody's perspective. Um, what? Let's talk about first the Dolby and Xbox gaming. How about Dolby Visual? Was it Dolby Vision coming to Xbox for gaming? Is this the start of giving us a more improved way of viewing gaming? Oh, wait, we got another one. My guy, Mr. Yobi, the Dragon Heart himself. Oh, there he is. Peace. What do I say right? Peace, love, or is it
Peace,
love
love,
and peace?
life.
That's peace, love, light. That's his tag. That's what you got to change to. Peace, love, light. Dragon Heart Yogi, aka the man. He decided to come hang out with us. Thank you coming through, homie. And we was just starting out talking about the Adobe Vision. I know this is a small. I just want to start a small little role because TGS got a lot of stuff going on, and it's the Dolby Vision. I don't know. I don't know if a lot of people have TVs to support it, but is Dolby Vision something uh, new to push gaming visuals or allowing you to enjoy gaming visuals to a different level? Because I know HDR is a thing. Not everyone knows there's different technologies, but Dolby is proprietary technology, and I feel like this is cool. And maybe a strut towards this becoming a standard across all platforms going forward. What do you guys think? We'll start with Cerebral Paul. What do you think? What do you think about the tech? Do you got a TV to support it? Is this a
Uh,
does it matter to
neither
you
one,
HDR?
neither one of my TVs have supported Dolby Vision. I actually don't know a lot about what it's going to bring to the table. Um, but I do believe that if it's, if, like I have Dolby Atmos in the headset I'm wearing, and I've always loved what Dolby does, so I'm assuming it's just going to bring another heightened level of performance to the TVs for gaming and for viewing movies and such. So I'm all for it. I'm always been a new tech guy. As old as you keep telling people I am, I'm very much a new tech guy. I'm never going to be the old dude going, I like it back in the old days. No, I'm always into the new stuff. So
I'm gonna
I
say it
really
like, go ahead, go ahead, finish.
I if I ever get the chance to check it out, I definitely will be for sure. So
I'm gonna say it like our old friend graphic guy. No word of a lie. You know what I mean? He does. He is into his tech, guys. He's all for it. So, with that being said, for sure. Give me one moment. So, what I was saying is that, and I looked at Dolby Vision. I got Dolby Vision on my TV, and it's a form of HDR. I don't know if you have seen HDR, and HDR, at least the auto HDR, is better on the TVs than it is on, at least on my PC panels. I mean, it seems kind of washed, but on that TV, when I boot up like Fancy Star or something, man, those colors pop. So I would say HDR is definitely a good experience, man. Yo, let's move on to the guests, and I was just moving left for right. What about you, Cali Rex? Have you got a TV that has HDR? Have you seen Dolby Vision? What do you think? This is something to push us into a different atmosphere when it comes to gaming in general.
I actually do have a TV that actually supports it, but I just want you guys to know: don't tell King David this. It's a TLC TV
Ah,
Ooh, oh.
or TCL one.
Yeah, don't tell Lemon that either. Don't tell Lemon that either.
I know there's quite a few haters for this TV.
Yo,
But,
I'm not hating on any of that, man. Go ahead, tell me your experience, bro.
I mean, it's pretty good from what I've experienced so far. And honestly, I've been enjoying the benefits of like just what it has to offer, because a lot of the games that I play on a PS5 primarily, it just like pops on the TV, all the colors, everything. So
Yeah. And with that being said, do you think Dolby Vision is giving us the flex to, I mean, because that allows us another form of HDR,
yeah,
and
it's definitely a bonus.
I and for you, do you think you go without HDR playing a game, or do you think it's a huge benefit?
Well, for me, I never really cared. I mean, I can still play on like a 1080p TV or like a gaming monitor. That's not like that doesn't use that as a feature. So, I mean, for me, it's not really that much of a big deal. Like, I don't need to have it right now, you know?
Got you. Um, so what about you, Alethea, the queen of Elder Scrolls? What do you think you feel about some HDR, some Dolby Vision in your life, and on this on the Elder Scrolls side?
So I can tell you that I am excited about what Dolby Vision is going to bring as far as optimizing the way that we play games. HDR is a huge added bonus, especially with Elder Scrolls Online, because previously we didn't have that on the PlayStation, but now with that option, the colors actually do pop in the game. They're much brighter and much more vivid. And trying to go back to play it the old way is just drab. So I'm excited to see. I know that there's a lot of titles that are already available with that Dolby Vision optimization. And I'd like to see how that's going to expand in the future.
That's dope. And I mean, it sounds like you really excited, which is cool and I think that's awesome. I mean, again, for me, uh the colors pop. I can't it's hard to take your eyes off the screen the way it allows you, and maybe that's just what it does. That's the whole point, right? Is to get your attention in certain areas where it pops. So what's going on, Mr. Yobi? What about you, bro? You down for the HDR Dolby Vision?
I think it's cool that they added another feature that people are not familiar with. So as you guys a new, a fresh new generation. So the more features they add to the console with consoles, and I think it'll make it better for everyone's viewing pleasure, especially with people who doesn't have good enough eyes. So it makes them playing video games much more better, much more prettier, much more brighter. I'm all for it.
That's what's up, man. And I just want to tell you guys, thanks for coming through. Listen, TGS did start today, so if you guys haven't seen anything, go ahead and check out some of the stuff that was revealed today. It's pretty awesome. And
Oh,
that way you could definitely get caught up. I know it's going on all weekend, but there's definitely some big things that dropped and some things that happened today. Just FYI. And for me, like I said, I keep rambling on about it, but on the real, if you guys have not uh, played your games in HDR, I would say on a TV mostly because, uh, you know, and maybe it's just me. I'm just gonna be real. Me being a tech guy, I plug my monitors up using display ports, and it can't do dynamic HDR. And maybe that's the problem. Maybe I need to get the HDMI 2.1 monitors. I don't know, but um, the HDR on my TV is 1,000 times better, and it does separate um, playing the game standard versus with the HDR enable. And shout out to Microsoft for the auto HDR for the games that don't have it implemented, right? So
Mm.
we still can enjoy it no matter what. Um, and that's true. That's true, Darth. That Dolby has been a standard in audio for a long time. I was going to say, Paul should know. 1969. It's been a long time. Um,
Yes,
You
I
ain't
was
right,
three.
PK.
I was three.
that's
You
my
ain't
guy.
right,
Come on,
PK.
I
You
can,
ain't
I
right.
can, I can. I
You know you ain't right.
That's my guy, man. He knows nothing but love.
I
Hey,
hope he put you on his lap and beat your ass with a belt.
God.
Hey, one of the first
we,
movies I remember seeing in full surround sound was Star Wars. Okay, so let me just put that out there.
was that Dolby?
Uh, yeah, it would have been Dolby at that theater. Yeah.
Okay, and um, there was I couldn't catch it, but there was today I seen that one of our other panel members, Paris or AKA Mr. Lucky Charms, he's flexing with his team on XCloud and what they did today, and I thought that was interesting that there was an article talking about how 5G and XCloud is like a dream come true. Um, and to me, this shows that
It is
the
now. When it
power
first
of
it was in beta, it wasn't.
streaming. Yeah, yeah. I mean, things take time to build up, but with that being said, that just means all of the other streaming services will need to step up. Competition.
When I mean beta, I mean like, cause when T-Mobile when T-Mobile launched their 5G, everybody couldn't test it was trash. We kept losing connection every like 30 minutes to an hour, so it was yeah.
Right, right, and that goes for the Nvidia option.
Hmm.
I don't know if you guys played the Google option or the Amazon option. I didn't think the Google was bad, but I only played it on my desktop. I never took it on the road or anything. I don't know. You guys tried any of these streaming services before? Any of them?
Nope, never.
I have not.
But
I was
Haven't.
actually sent a Stadia to review by Google, so
Oh yeah.
I did
Did
a
you
little
try
bit of
that?
Stadia experience, and
How was that?
you tried
yeah,
Stadia?
I've tried a Stadia.
I'm sorry for your
It
eyes.
was okay. Yeah, Google sent it to me to review. They did. My experience was fine. The game streamed fine. Um, it just wasn't something that I plan to keep long term because I really play one game, and that's Elder Scrolls Online. So, but yeah, I still actually have it hooked up to my living room TV. They did offer a lot of selections, but it just wasn't a good fit for me.
Wait, so is that why PK calls you the queen of ESO? Because that's all you play?
That is the game that I play.
Now I
I
understand the
am,
joke.
and I'm playing it in the background right
we,
now. So yes,
we,
There you
we,
go.
we already told her that the judgment has came down, and we're going to make some changes in 2021 and 2022, and we're going to increase that bandwidth there
yeah.
when it comes to her gaming habits.
A mutual decision was made on my behalf that I would be switching to Xbox PC land.
Um, but at the end of the day, we're just trying to benefit everyone's gaming habits here. Just trying to
Hmm.
broaden horizons. Um, there's nothing wrong with where she's at now, but I'm just saying, yeah.
I like that. There's nothing wrong with what you're doing now, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, see,
Yep, exactly.
That's a fact.
honestly, I think Elder Scrolls is probably kind of like a drug because I have friends that they can't stop playing it either.
I'm not
So
addicted. I feel like I'm just.
that's what
It's
denial
just
I
your
don't
sounds
life
know.
like.
now.
No, you're addicted.
That's what denial
Okay.
sounds like.
I feel
But
obligated more so than
they,
addicted. Like if I didn't have
And
obligations in the game to others,
and,
I
and
probably would
I
play
do
less.
know from my roommate that they started a new event today, right? Is that what the big
Yep.
thing is right now? Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
see, Paul knows
Blacklist
all.
event.
He knows all. His ears is to the streets. So, well, that's cool. I did try Stadia. I didn't think it was bad. Like I said, it was just on my desktop. However, I didn't get to take it anywhere. So I don't know
Mhm.
what that's like mobile wise. I don't know. Anybody else is open. You guys can comment. Paul, you tried anything? What streaming service did you try?
I haven't tried anything except a little bit of xCloud. And even then, it's from my house. You know, I've got the xCloud on my computer through the browser just to see if it worked, or on my phone just to see how it worked. Yeah.
This man right here. Hey, what about you, Yobi? What about
Um,
you?
the streaming service I tried was the streaming service I tried was S Cloud. First, I tried the S Cloud. I was in Atlanta back in January through my internet connection through a little bootleg thingy, a old Xbox app that they took up the store. I had it on my PC at the time. Worked flawlessly. Then I tried S Cloud when I was at work through my 5G connection. The first day it was crap, but the second day it ran perfect as if I was playing on my Xbox from my house. Then the third day I tried the remote play, ran beautiful. So any other streaming service that I tried, no. But xCloud ran perfectly. Has little bumps here and there, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah,
And like I said, for me, I've tried most of them. I did get a beta for the Amazon. I just never got the access. I don't know what they forgot or something I did wrong or
mm,
whatever. But outside of that, I did try quite a few of them. The Nvidia option. The only issue with that one was it's almost like they're trying to run it on a PC, and maybe that's what they're doing in the background is running it on a PC,
mm,
and you just can't do all of the how could you say visuals, right?
mm.
It to stream that is kind of hard. Um,
Oh, and I also did try to run uh xCloud through Nintendo Switch. Did not work.
really.
Yeah, because it's this thing where the Switch has a secret browser. I'll see in the link later, and it shows you how to access the browser. And I went to xbox.com/play, got through everything. Once I got through the picking the game, I picked the game, and then it said play. It didn't go through. So couldn't do that. Tried it on PlayStation, it didn't go through. So
Well, we have a browser now
yeah,
that can do Discord and all of the streaming on the Xbox now, right? Through the
yeah,
Edge. Yep.
yes. I saw that. Oh, and I
Yes.
tried cloud through the browser on here on my Xbox, and it's good. Just the only thing that was off about it was the latency issues. Other than that, it ran okay.
Okay. For me, like I said, I would just say it. I think this is the beginning to give flexibility
Mm,
because the Switch, most of the games are running the new games anyway, running in the cloud.
mm.
I know a lot of people didn't know that.
I
Um,
didn't know that.
yeah, so PSO2 running in the cloud. You can look at what was that? At least 8 games,
PSO2 is on Switch.
not in America, but it is in Japan, but it runs in the cloud. I think it
Oh,
was
got it. Okay.
Control runs in the cloud.
Control ran the
Um,
cloud. Control ran the cloud. I tried it, and Hitman, the latest Hitman, ran the cloud too.
right. So that gives you flexibility, right? Because they're
Mm,
seeing that you can load assets that's not local. And
right.
I think that is the idea. But the success here is that they were able to deliver lots of games on day and date in on their cloud uh, offering.
Right.
and that's kind of what they're celebrating. And not celebrating for all gaming because we're all uh, benefiting from the guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I don't know what happened, but
Yep. Mhm.
we all benefiting from the advancement of technology. So, with that being said, I know you guys. I'm giving you guys time to look at some TGS news, so that's why I'm holding it for last. Uh,
All right. Let
ex-
me look this up.
Accessibility in gaming, guys. I think this is important. I always wanted to talk about this. Really, um, it's becoming more and more prevalent that accessibility options is going beyond just colorblind. Right? They're adding more ways to allow gamers um, that may have challenges to be able to play the games and
Mm.
play through them. Some people are upset because they're like, "Oh, accessibility shouldn't allow achievements." And I know that's a controversial thing, right? I don't care if it's what platform you're on, but it's more or less not a platform thing; it's a gaming thing. But at the same time, accessibility options exist because we have a collection of gamers that have challenges. Is it really wrong to deny them the ability to play a game and earn achievements because they face challenges and you just or should that be a thing to
It
strip that
should be a
away?
thing because people with disabilities should be allowed the same luxuries in gaming as we do. That shouldn't be a controversial thing at all. Everybody should deserve to be treated fairly and treated equal in gaming. Point blank. Period.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's a respectful opinion.
Well, go ahead and segue. What you got to say on that, Kelly Rex?
Honestly, I think you always just made a great point there. I just had to piggyback off of that, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, to me, I want before I get into mine, I just wanted to make sure everyone get room and think outside the box. What is your personal experience with the accessibility? Have you seen them, tried them? Do you have
I've
anybody in
seen
a
them.
family that might use them or any of that kind of thing?
I've seen them. I haven't used them at all, but I have seen people on the internet actually use them, and especially like some people who stream too. Like they're very useful. So it's it's great to have because it gives people who usually like can't play video games that well, like it gives them like more benefits and more options, you know. But I have seen
Yeah.
like people who are disabled who can't like usually play on a controller normally, who use like creative ways of like using like just one of their hands to play on a controller. And it's pretty good to see how like some of these people like can think, but like using a controller like Paul has right there, that's meant for them. It's pretty useful.
And it's cool because you could use that on your Nintendo Switch too, which is super cool.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool that's accessible than more than just like Xbox or
Right.
PC.
Yep.
Because you don't see like Nintendo or Sony like making one of those things for their consoles. So I think that's a really great bonus.
So you think they should look at accessibility for the other platforms as well?
Yeah, or if not, at least like some other companies should be looking at that and trying to like create their own because we always see like third party companies making like controllers for consoles.
Right, exactly. So and for me, I think that's the reason why I want to kind of stress on it. I know Paul is gonna probably got a lot to give us an ear on, so we're gonna let the Queen touch on this before we go over to the man with all the information.
Yeah, I agree with everything that everyone said. I know that I believe doesn't my Xbox have like an adaptive controller
That's
that
yeah.
can
I
be
just showed it.
used?
Yeah, I just showed it.
Yeah. So I agree that there's a lot of area of opportunity here, and I'm looking forward to seeing. I know that there's a lot of charities that support this endeavor and initiative. I think Able Gaming, I think it's called Able Gamers, is one of the big charities that really support offering this and for like this. It's like a disabled gaming charity. So I'm really excited to see what's to come in the future, um, to be more inclusive in the gaming realm.
Dope. Have you anybody that you know that might have used accessibility options, not just controllers, but in the games itself?
Not directly, but I do know that I have friends that would greatly benefit from those type of options.
Got you. So for me, I think this is the reason why I thought it was important because it was a big deal. They didn't want accessibility options to allow people to have invincibility or, you know, I think there's a bunch of games like Blood Roots, even Psychonauts has invincibility. Um, and should it disable achievements? I think that's where their biggest cry about. To me, it doesn't matter because it's either it's cool or it's not. And I think it's cool either way. If they can enjoy the game the way they want to enjoy it, it should be cool.
Agree.
A and look, the dragon himself, my big brother, decided to jump in.
Look who has entered the building. We got to balance this out here, you know. Shout out to my boy. Shout out to the panel. What up, fellas? What up, people in the chat? I see y'all.
Wow. What up, big bro?
Facts.
He heard somebody had a TCL TV and his ears started burning.
There you go.
Oh,
There you go.
Here
Oh,
we go.
Jesus.
Being messy.
Oh,
I knew someone was gonna come for me.
Yeah, he started it.
I ain't saying nothing. But all
we
I'm
got a
saying is
TCL owner in here.
I ain't
Mama.
saying nothing.
635, 645. What you got?
I can't remember fully right now.
You see how forgetful it is? He owns the TV. He can't remember the model number. Damn. Don't worry about it. I got you.
Yo,
TCL for the win.
so let me say, Winning Weight Dragons TV, welcome. Thanks for dropping by, jumping in. Hey, I'm having technical difficulties. I can't get my
I know, I
camera.
saw that. I was watching.
And it's,
Yeah, you gotta update
Uh,
your PC. That's what it is.
Yo, to be an IT dude, you have a lot of problems.
Oh
I
God.
do, man. I do.
God.
Fuck.
God damn. Like,
I know. I got. I was
I was
like,
coming.
probably
yo,
doing Wi-Fi through your cell phone, but I don't want to. I'm act like I ain't say that. You know?
You
Stop
ain't right, dog. You ain't right. You ain't right.
yo, yo. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it though. I'm gonna get it. I don't know, man. Oh, whoa.
Hey, there we go.
Guess what? I got it.
What you got? I see a big P. Oh no, I'm watching this.
It'll catch up in a second.
Y'all
Yeah,
watching
give
the
it a few
stream.
seconds.
Yo,
Oh, let's get in.
There it is.
Cube is back. Let's go.
right.
Let's
You
go.
got it going. That's what I'm talking about. Yo,
Shout
I'm
out
glad
to
to be
Windows
here.
11. Shout out to Windows 11.
Yo, stop hating. Stop.
Shout out to Windows 10.5.
Hey, listen.
Yo, hey, listen, we hit on some things, man. I'm sure you jump on because you want to share your light. We talked about a couple things. We talked about we're gonna get to TGS. I was trying to give people time to kind of look at some stuff before we get to that.
You know
But
I'm ready.
but
That's a fact.
we were just talking about accessibility and gaming, and some people got some reprieve on you know accessibility options, allowing invincibility, and still letting them earn achievements and all that good stuff. And I
Mhm.
feel like it shouldn't matter because these people that have challenges in games still are gamers.
Right.
But
Everybody can't game at the same level.
oh, there you go. See,
And everybody should have a perspective which everybody can play. And I'll let
That's
you
a
finish.
fact.
no, you. That's what I'm here for. I'm waiting on you.
I haven't even started yet. I haven't even had my chance.
Yeah. We're gonna let the guests, and like I said, I'm gonna let you have at
Yep.
it.
I
And
ain't
then
no
here-
damn guess.
Uh-oh.
But
Sheesh.
Flamish is a
he
guess. And guess
famous.
what? Flamish
You
just
know-
popped in.
You're right. Flamish is the guest.
Oh,
With his
Flamish,
little
you're
pink-
fired.
His little
He's
pink
putting-
thing around his neck again.
You're so
he's
fired.
putting his little pig tag, yeah.
Well,
Man, let that man rest his neck. Leave him alone.
What
Okay.
you got on this?
Yeah,
What's
let
that
man
game
be
I
a
was
goat.
playing? Mighty Duck or
What's up,
something?
Flamish? Mighty Duck.
Yeah.
What's
The
it
Series
called?
X Mighty Duck.
Oh my God! But listen, I was saying this earlier. This is crazy. You brought this up because it has accessibility options in there for auto shooting. A lot of extra things you could turn on for people that can't play with the speed or the accuracy. And when we was in the chat, a couple dudes chuckled. And I said, I'm not joking. This is really accessible to many people who can't play at a high level. It's making the game accessible to people with I don't really want to say it.
I just
right,
say challenges.
Mighty Goose.
Right. And first of all, the game is
Man, I was
challenging.
wrong. Sorry.
The first,
I thought it was Mighty Duck.
Yeah, I thought it was too because he's going. Soon he was doing it. I said, why they got a Y button for him to do that? Like, but when I went into the settings, I said, yo, this is amazing. Like, I've never seen a game like that, like straight out the box. We're not talking about an adaptive controller, which is basically using the game controls and they putting them into a controller. This is a game that's giving people access, that's having challenges for a fast shooter. It's a fast shooter. I was like, yo, this is amazing. And it's crazy because I just was talking about this like a few hours ago in the chat with us. But, everything needs to be accessible to everyone. You know what I'm saying? Do you think
they should expand on this, on making it like a staple?
Every game should have something like that. Every game. It even had like people who get seizures. It was like turn off the flashing on the screen, and they had all those options. I was like, wow, because usually in Street Fighter it says people that experience seizures, you might with the flashing of the screen, you might have a seizure, and this, but there's no option to turn it off. They just give you a warning. So to see that today was awesome, and I commend them for doing that. And they're a smaller developer, and they really didn't have to. They're not a big budget game, and they still thought about the small guys. You know what I'm saying? I just had a debate with somebody on the phone just now before I got on. Their sister is a gamer, but he says, no, she's not. She plays one game for 2 hours.
Shout out to the queen of Elder Scrolls.
There she is. She's right above you. Yeah.
She's one square above you, Lemon.
Oh, I gotta have to maximize now. I can't see these names. Let me see. Oh.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Facts.
Hey, Lemon, I'm mad at you, bro.
I know.
One game
I don't want to talk about
forever.
So. No. I'm talking about.
Right-handed.
No.
I got your message. I got it.
Yo, come on, man. You know that's the highlight for me, bro.
No, all right.
Clowns is in the chat. Clowns in the chat talking about I only got my camera to work because of Lemon. That's not true.
Ooh, you put 2 and 2 together. Hey, you ain't right, PK.
You know what I'm saying?
You ain't right, PK.
Like, come on, y'all. Let's be real. I was heated. I was like, man, I don't know what the deal was.
He got to show them sexy curls on camera. What's wrong with you?
Lord.
Clowns.
Now, I feel like before I let Flamish and his little pink thing talk, I'm gonna say
That's really. Be careful.
Yo, I'm done.
Bubba.
Mama. Somebody called me a dummy Uber. This was crazy.
Yo,
how dare you hurt its feelings, PK?
Listen.
Now he's stroking his pink thing. Okay, that's just
Yo, come on, man.
My name is PK, and I do not run. I do not. Hey, listen.
And this is OGQTV, baby.
I'm gonna go ahead and get to.
Let me turn this camera off.
Get to Cerebral Paul. He's been waiting to hop on this subject because he's our resident person today that has probably more experience than the rest of us. So
before Grandpa talk, I'm playing Contender Zero on Game Pass, so try that shit out. Yeah, that shit is nice. Look, try it out.
Look at that stand right there, yo.
Right?
That's
It's a little something. It comes out and stuff, but I just got it mini since we doing the show.
That's awesome.
Thank you. Nice. Yeah, but proceed, Grandpa, please.
Go right ahead. Have at it.
Okay, real quick. The name of the charity you were thinking of, Alita, is Able Gamers.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm allowed to say, I'm going to say it anyway. All the month of October, I will be raising money for them on
sweet.
my stream.
Dope.
So, and you'll see it on my Twitter. I'll have
Oh,
all the
that's
links and
awesome.
stuff up. But yeah, they were involved in the development of the Microsoft Accessibility Controller, as well as some other companies and the Cerebral Palsy Foundation itself. So they,
Damn.
when they
I like
developed
that.
the controller, they reached out to people like me or people who work with people like me to
Facts.
see what would work best.
Hmm.
And it's totally customizable. You can get whatever parts you need. Our buddy Graphic God uses one for some games. He has a little button that he puts down by his foot so he can zoom and unzoom
That's
the
amazing.
gun in
That's
Call of
amazing.
Duty.
Yeah.
Because he plays one-handed. He sent me video today because I'm also doing an awareness stream next month on the Xbox Ambassadors channel. He sent me footage and it shows him playing the game, but it shows his hand with the other camera, how he sets it on his table,
Ain't
and
that
he
crazy?
never moves the controller,
Yep.
but his hand flies all over the place.
Yo, it's crazy. I really
Yeah,
commend him for the games he played them old fashioned on Retro Renegades. Those games are harder to play than a 3D game because they don't have analog input. They're all digital. It's a very difficult thing to do. And shout out to the team at E3 and the Microsoft team. When I interviewed them guys for that controller, it was like they was like one dude was like, "Why are you interviewing them? You don't use a controller like that." I said, "But there's people that do. You got to bring awareness. You know, you don't know who knows about the controller and who don't. You know what I'm saying? You got to put everything out there. You got to take advantage of those situations." And it was my pleasure to interview that team and put that up on my channel, man. It was amazing.
And that's why I felt it was important, man. I wanted to touch on this because I felt like a lot of people kind of breezed over the importance that I think this should be more of a standard than just an option, right? So I'm gonna let Flamish. Okay, man.
I'm not finished yet.
Oh, dang. Oh, he got more. My bad. Go ahead,
Let
bro.
Woodstock go, man. Let's go, Woodstock. Let's go.
But no, I was going to say you're right. It should be, and I was talking to Ains and some of those guys about it. Accessibility should be a standard when you're reviewing a game. It shouldn't be an exception to say, oh, and by the way, they also have all these accessibility options. The talking about accessibility should become the standard in all game discussions when you're reviewing a game or breaking down a game. How accessible is it? What does it do? What doesn't it do? It should just be like when you're talking about the resolution or when you're talking about other aspects of gameplay.
Right.
Normalize it. Make it part of the discussion.
Make it a standard, right?
Right.
That's kind of my thing. Make it a standard. It's not a controversial thing no more. It's part of the norm, like you touched on.
And like you mentioned, my using, if I choose to, my using a God mode or an invincibility mode or my playing it on easy or story mode doesn't affect your gameplay at all.
Facts. Yeah. And why you said that, think about it. If a game has easy mode, ain't that some sort of accessibility anyway? I mean, let's be honest. Why would they have different modes?
Well, and I think I don't know if I mentioned it on this channel, but I know when the Ascent first dropped to the console last month or whenever it was, the easy mode was not. They forgot to flip the flag basically for the console, so you only had one difficulty. And then I mentioned it, and somebody was like, "Oh well, they just if you try to play it on easy or if you make them change the game, you're not seeing the developer's vision." Okay. And then 3 days later, they added the easy mode in. And I was like, well, you're not, unless you're at the table with the developer, you don't know what their vision is.
I was about to say, like, how would they know what?
Yeah.
And even if they did, who cares? You bought the product. You kind of.
Because sometimes when people have a mouth, they think they're supposed to speak.
Yeah,
That's all that is.
So Infinite's in the chat says that thing around Flamish's neck, at least we know what happened to Earthworm Jim.
You know what? I ain't gonna let my boy Flamish be out here alone, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey!
Let's go. But mine's is black.
Yeah, no, go get a pink one. That's what you do.
Okay, you need to go and dye it right now. Go get some pink color and just dye it.
You know what I'm saying? No, I want him to take a long time to do it. Don't dye it. Take a Sharpie and get to work. Let's go. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe I'll make it.
At least when you're wearing yours, it doesn't look like you have somebody's legs wrapped around your neck. You know?
Oh, you know what? I'm taking this off.
Yeah, for me it looks
What?
like he's wearing. For
It's
me
a
it looks like Nimbus is
pillow.
wearing a
Come
coat.
on, guys. Do I have to hear this every week?
Hey, you keep
Yes.
wearing it.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? You the
We're
one
gonna
that joke.
nickname you a video game. You're gonna be Pink of Duty. Let's go.
Yeah, you are in total
Hey,
control of the situation. You're in total
hey,
control of this.
they do got a game called Pink Man Plus Plus. That might be you.
What? Pinkman plus plus?
Yeah, go look it
I'm
up.
gonna
You
look
don't
this
believe
up.
me?
I'm gonna look this up. I want to see what that's about.
You know he king of Google. Him and Bloody, king of Google, got Google on speed dial.
Yeah.
So, Flamish,
Yes.
you can't be googling if you're gonna touch on this though. You got to talk. What's your thoughts on accessibility? And let's Paul, are you done?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
And
I
make
just want
sure
to check.
because Woodstock gonna go
I mean,
crazy.
really, I could go on for hours, but yeah, I'm done.
Well, first of all, for me, it's great for the people that I hear the responses of. Like in Celeste was a game mode where you actually had infinite boosts. That game was very popular for being very accessible. With how the difficulty was in that game, because normally it's a difficult game, but you can have God mode turned on and stuff in that game. So it's really awesome, and still unlock all the achievements. That's like the important part for those people, that like the accessibility to still unlock all achievements as well during your game while not being on the harder difficulties. That's awesome. That's how it should be for most games, I think, and it's always getting better and better. I mean, a really good example we had was Outriders. That was a perfect example of how to put in accessibility options. Last of Us 2, part 2, that was also a really awesome accessibility game. Had a lot of different options. And yeah, it's just great to see those. I just love to see them in more games, and it's cool that it gets more mainstream.
Dope,
Nice.
dope. So I'm gonna move into the big one because a lot of stuff dropped today, and it's not over. We're gonna continue this train all into the Dragon's Den in the weekend. I'm gonna tell you that now. But today we had a big show. It seemed like the what's today, Thursday. We started with the reveals and drops coming from the Xbox party. And I don't want to spoil it. I'll get to my thoughts at the end here, but I want to go ahead. The queen of the ESO. Is that right? Is that
That's
ESO?
right.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I gotta keep checking. I don't remember. Um, did you see any of the Tokyo Game Show highlights for today?
I have not. I am not familiar with them, so I'll have to check up on them. It's hard for me to keep up to date sometimes on things outside of Tamriel, so I'll have to look into it.
And so this is why we gotta have accessibility options so we can fix that. We're gonna fix that piece too. We're gonna
Damn, PK.
um
I know,
no,
right?
Son.
nah, she know much love. We go way back. Um, but that's cool. Listen, the TGS show is going to go on for the next 3 days. Is that
Yeah,
right? 108.
yeah.
Okay, so yeah, next 3 days we're going to have a lot more stuff drop. I'm excited. I had some good news drop today. Um, overall, I think this is. I've never seen the Tokyo Game Show be this exciting in a long time. I would say, uh, it's been years. To be honest with you, I don't know how everybody else feel, but I think it's been at least what 7 years since it's been this large, or 10 maybe. Um, so let's move on. Callie Rex, you the guy, you the other guest in the house. Did you check out anything? And matter of fact, if you didn't see everything that happened today, is there something you looking for to be revealed this weekend? I know there was some PlayStation news. I just don't remember what studio they were teaming up with or purchasing.
You need me to tell you?
Well,
Because I always got the answers.
I know. I'm gonna let Callie see if he got the
Oh, okay.
the
I
got
just
the
thought
fire.
you was just general. Just, wanted to
You
shoot
gotta,
it
No,
out
no.
there.
you gotta let the guy with the PS5 do the talking.
I got a
I'm-
PS5 too.
Okay, we gotta let the
No,
other guy.
he's
The
talking
other
to-
guy.
he's
Hold
waiting.
up now. Don't do that.
We we gonna give him some room to speak. He's been a little quiet, so you know, throw some elbows. What's up, man?
I mean, I didn't get to catch the event itself, but I did see a few announcements, like what is it called? That anime game that's heading to Xbox, Scarlet Nexus.
Oh
I saw that announced. That's pretty cool. I know a lot of people
Yes.
enjoyed that game. So going to Xbox is surely going to help it increase its player base. And I did see something about Monster Hunter Rise going to Steam.
yeah.
That I actually think is pretty cool. I still haven't got into the Monster Hunter games yet.
Oh man, turn this man's mic off. I'm just done.
No. Okay. I'm planning. I want to get into it, but it just looks like such a grind to like
It is.
play.
Yo, let me tell you something. When you play with your homies, you don't see the grind, and that
You
kind
feel
of
fun.
applies.
No, I have
With
friends
any
that play
game.
it, but they play on PS4, and I've just been playing on
It's
PC
cross
now.
plat, bro.
Oh, it
It's
is.
cross
I didn't
It's
know
plat.
that.
backwards compatible.
I didn't know that.
Well, Rise will be anyway, and Hunt World wasn't, but Rise will be cross plat.
I see. I might just buy that then. If my friends buy that, I'll crossplay with them.
Okay. Anything else you seen?
Well, of
or
course.
anything that you-
There's also the Blue Point news where Sony bought them finally.
Oh.
Facts.
They put
Yeah,
their
that
money
was
where
the
their
big-
mouth is, huh?
Yeah. I mean, we all knew they bought it before. Like last month when they bought Housemark, that they fucked up and put the picture for Blue Point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, I was just like tuning out,
I don't
saying
know how those
it's about
mistakes
goddamn
happen.
time.
Right.
I don't know what.
Sometimes I
took so
think
long
some
for
of
this
those mistakes are
announcement.
on purpose.
I
Sometimes
think so too. Because there's too many leaks coming from major companies from dumb mistakes. Like, it doesn't make sense. Sometimes you're like, okay.
Yeah, but honestly, I think this actually is a good. I want to say like a good bookmark for Sony because they bought all the studios that they've been working close with as of
Right.
recently, and now I think it's time for the newer studios that they've been working with. So, like game studios like Lucid Games, they should get a shot, or I don't know, like these new game studios by like what's that chick from Ubisoft that's running Haven Studios.
Hold on. Flamish is Googling it.
you
You on camera. We
Hey.
watching you. We see you. We see you.
see the reflection
He's
in
very
your
focused on
eyeballs.
whatever he's looking at. Yeah.
You know, he's like
I'm looking at Google.
Listen.
and I was looking at
4GQ
something
TV
else.
secretary. Do your job. It's all right.
And Flemish just reminded me of something. Thank you, Flemish.
Yeah.
His background is so. I want to remind everybody about the New World, the big MMO from Amazon, dropped, and it looks like everyone does indeed like it.
The first good game from Amazon finally. That doesn't get
I
pulled up
wouldn't
back.
really call it from Amazon because it's
I-
on damn Steam.
I'm playing it.
They
so-
should have left it just on Luna. Draw some people to your platform.
You know,
I mean-
that game would have died if it was just stuck on Luna.
No. This game had to be on Steam. Just saying.
Listen, all of their games are going Steam. They already announced it. So why
Let's go.
buy Luna?
So I'm gonna let Callie finish. And Callie, did you try New World, by the way?
No, I haven't, but I have seen a bit of it, to be honest. And I do plan on picking it up, actually.
Okay, that's what's up. Go ahead and finish your thought, though. I didn't mean to cut you off there, bro.
No, you're good. But yeah, since Sony has bought Bluepoint, I think it's important now to look at these new studios that they're partnering with, seeing like if they'll actually go far with those relationships. Because usually Sony, when they buy studios, they tend to buy studios that they work a long time with.
Mhm.
And now, since besides Ready at Dawn that got bought out by Facebook, there is no other studios now that have worked long enough with Sony. So, I mean, it's also confirmed by Herman Hulse himself that they are still planning on buying more studios. So, I think it's important to look at the ones they're working with, like right now. Like, I actually tweeted out like a little speculation of mine between like two developers specifically. The developers behind Helldivers for PS4 and PC, Arrowhead Game Studios. They
Great studio.
publish a game with Sony, so It does make sense because they are in the middle of working on a AAA game, according to the head himself of that studio. That they are working on a AAA game, and there's not a lot of AAA companies that like will fund like indie game studios like them. So
So it's definitely going to benefit Sony and to be able to get more. And what did Blue Point specialize in?
remakes, but now I guess
Remakes.
they're doing their own project now.
Okay.
They
So this is
remake
good.
Demon Souls. That game where you fight the giants. I hate that game, but what is it called? The one you jump on the giants and be fighting them.
Shadow of the Colossus.
Yes,
Yes.
they did that one too, and they helped out with God of War 1 and 2 remasters.
Yep. They also did the Uncharted collection too.
Oh wow, I didn't even know that one.
Yeah, but that was more of a remaster, not a remake.
No, remaster, right? Not the game, but the remaster. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. They do their remasters. That's awesome.
Okay. So I mean, is there anything else you're looking forward to this weekend there?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if Sony has anything planned to announce at this Tokyo Games Show
It don't
event.
have to be Sony. It can be
Yeah,
anybody.
well, I do want to see more stuff from Bandai. I do like their stuff that they have to offer.
Facts.
Gotcha.
Other than that, there's not really much else.
Okay. So, Mr. Dragonheart Yobi, before I go to our special CP, Mr. Cerebral Paul, I'd like to hear from Dragonheart Yobi, because he got to download the game that I seem to have purchased 3 times.
What
It's
game
now
is
on
that?
Game Pass. Scarlet Nexus.
You
Oh,
bought that 3 times?
you bought it on
Yes.
PC first?
No. I gifted it twice on Xbox and bought it for
So
myself.
that don't
this summer.
count.
I'm just saying.
That's voluntarily.
Yeah, all of it's voluntary.
You're gonna count your niceness as you bought the game 3 times. No, you didn't buy it for yourself 3 times. You gifted it because the game was good. Come on.
You got it for
Yeah.
free.
Oh,
Who, me?
pull out the cards.
Yeah. My wallet don't know. It's trying to submit as it's just hitting the table over here. What's happening over here? Dragonheart Yobi, tell me what you see, man. Did you see anything TGS wise today?
Your mic is muted.
Oh, yeah. I'm back. Don't worry, he got it.
Shout out to the dollar store, Mike. Let's go.
Still muted, man. Still muted.
Yeah. Oh, now
Okay.
you want to do hand signals? Really? Like
He's
Die
doing it.
Hard? Where's the
That's-
plane at? Let's go.
He's activating his accessibility options.
Yeah, keep it up.
Yo,
Keep it up,
Paul,
he's
help
gonna
him
tell
out,
you you're
Paul.
number 1.
Tell him just
Wait.
press the mute button.
Wait, put your lips a little
Okay,
bit
is
closer.
anyone
Maybe
good
I
at
can
hand
lip
signals here?
read.
Let's get Yobi to just do hand signals this whole entire stream.
No middle fingers. Oh, we heard that. You got a good mic. He's like, I heard that, Flamish.
Okay. Well, we're gonna
Yeah, okay.
come back to
We're gonna-
Yobi once he.
I know what we
figures that
can
out.
see. We can see your screen through your glasses. Good looking.
Oh my God.
I put mine up, by the way. I'm smarter than
This
that.
guy.
I'm sorry, Yobi. I'm sorry.
This guy. All right. So, Cerebral Paul, man, what about you until Yobi comes back and gets stuff together?
Most of the stuff that was announced doesn't really interest me. I'm interested in what Xbox is going to show at some point.
They showed it
you know,
today. That's why I was asking
they?
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, that's what I'm saying. But everything I've seen today, because I was working on a bunch of other stuff today. I really didn't have time to watch any of it live. I saw the Capcom stuff, which looks really cool. The King of Fighters stuff,
Yes.
And as bad as I am at fighter games, I'd love to play that game. Because it's those kind of things. As bad as I am at them, they're fun.
Don't worry, Paul. They're gonna make a headset that attaches to your skull, like some Matrix stuff, and you're gonna be able to think your moves. I'm investing in that just for you.
Can anybody hear me?
brother.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Sweet.
Yeah, finish, Paul.
So And you know, I love the fact that Sony's organically purchasing these studios so they can grow. No, I'm kidding.
Oh wow, disrespectful.
This man
Sorry,
is
I'm
throwing, he is throwing slander all over this. You know,
You can't
No,
help it.
it's cool. I mean, it's great. I think any kind of growth like that is good for any of the companies.
Facts.
You know, get it where you can and get the talent where you can, and because you know that thing that I love because it has to do with accessibility is you know when everybody plays, we all win. It doesn't matter where they play as long as they play. You know, so
Right.
I'm happy for them. You know, hopefully some really good stuff comes.
Are
up.
you though?
Yes, because a lot of it's going to come to PC, and I have a PC. So, you know, and that's the other nice thing is, you know, Sony has announced that a lot of their stuff is going to start coming over to PC as well. So I'm looking
because
forward
that's
to that.
money on the table.
It's
They
an
need
untapped
to.
market for them, and
Yeah,
they
that's
they
money
starting to
they've been
see
leaving
that.
on the table for a decade. You know,
Right.
So that's going to be good. You know, so yeah, I mean, so far nothing has wowed me, but it's all been good news so far. You know,
So this man who is wearing a Series X hat,
That's
Mr.
right.
AKA Bleed Green, did not talk about the fact that Xbox Series consoles is the number one sold item in Amazon in Japan. And they didn't talk about the success of all this stuff that dropped on Xbox Game Pass and xCloud. I don't understand how you missed this opportunity
No,
to
it's
flex.
part of because I don't like feeding the flames of the war, and I don't want to sound like I am.
Don't
It's just
do
you
that.
just reporting the news. It's what happened
I know,
today.
but you understand. I know, but you understand. I don't want to sound like wearing all this stuff, especially. I don't want people coming at even the show going, "Well, you just have this Xbox on there talking about all these great
Listen,
things." At Xbox.
you have a platform. You say what you got to say.
Facts.
Don't worry about what nobody else got.
You know, I think
be you.
those sales numbers are incredible. The fact that they're that I mean, really, that'd be the first time in forever that that's happened. You know,
It's the first time in history. The Xbox Series S is outselling the PS5. Series
And
S is outselling the X2.
I will say that moons ago, like over a year ago, some of us were saying that was going to happen because it's especially with the S because it's a smaller footprint and in Asia, and you know that market they're in smaller. Because they live in these little small places compared to where we live. They don't have room for these big gigantic consoles and stuff.
I can't take
so
all
far?
this.
I'm kind of curious about something though.
Yeah, go ahead.
What are the sales like compared to the Switch at least? Because I know the Switch is like dominated over there in Japan.
I'm not sure actually.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's the number 2 platform right now though.
I'll look it up.
I would say the Series S is the number 2 platform for sure.
I mean, and it was one of our topics, so I wasn't going to mention the whole quote leaked number of Game Pass subscribers, which may or may not be true. Yeah.
It's true.
The big 30 number was thrown out.
No, it's true because I told everybody. I heard, and I'm not frauding. There was 26 million people.
Right.
2.5 months ago.
Yep.
And that came from friends, not sources in Xbox. So I'm pretty sure it's still not at 26.
You mean fake?
You know what I'm saying?
You mean fake? You mean fake
sources? We don't do that here.
No, and even that's why I was saying I hadn't heard anything until I hear it officially from a trusted source, and anything on YouTube I do not consider a trusted source. You know, that's why I said it's a rumor thing, but
I trust my friends. Facts.
But it's picking up.
But
it was picking up a lot of steam today that they hit 30 million.
Yeah, because you know why it was said? It was said to Phil Spencer in an interview, and he had a conversation, and he said, "I don't want to jump on, Phil's bandwagon, but he's not even promoting his own brand with over 30 million Xbox Game Pass subscribers."
He knows what
and
he's doing.
He laughed. They said it right to Phil.
He knows what he's doing.
Facts.
I know. Well, I know, but still,
listen, it's
so I just want to say, I just want to say it's been an exciting time, and I think, like I said, this is the most exciting time I've seen in Tokyo Game Show in a long time.
Mhm.
By the way, C Paris in the chat, he says,
What's up,
Lethea, what
Paris?
do you think? I don't. Lethea went first. She don't really have much to add, but you can definitely give him your thoughts here in the chat for sure.
Uh,
I'm gonna give. I'm gonna
is
give.
Yobi building
Okay.
a rocket ship? Is Yobi building a rocket
Oh
ship?
no, I'm looking. I'm just messing with my tripod.
I'm gonna give.
Oh, and
I'm gonna give-
PK,
yeah. What's
about the
up?
Tokyo Game Show, the Scarlet Nexus Game Pass announcement was amazing, and the one game that caught
Oh
my eye
yeah.
was Unsolved. I wanna play that game.
Let's go.
Yes.
Unsolved or Unresolved, one of them. I will buy that day one. That looks
Yes.
amazing.
Yes. Um. So I'm gonna go with Flamish and go ahead and let you finish your thought here. Yobi, are you good? You
No,
good,
that's it.
Yobi?
That's it. That's all I had to say.
All right. Um. So Flamish, you sitting there with a crazy looking grin,
Yeah.
something. Um.
You know, Flam is spooky.
Go ahead, man. Let's know your thoughts about today's announcements. What did you
My
see
God.
exciting?
No.
I have to be very I'm sorry guys, I let
You
you all
don't. You
go
don't
on,
know
but I
nothing.
actually have
Man,
been
be honest,
playing
bro.
New World the whole freaking time since it's been released.
Well, Monster Hunter, I haven't either.
Oh,
Oh, you talking about
you
that
know
game?
No,
what? You
I've
know
been
what,
playing
man?
New World the whole time.
We're gonna have to
I
get rid
can't
of some of
stop
these panel members, man. Yo,
and
yo, Paris, man,
also I had
Paris,
the
clowns, and PK. We're gonna have to revamp these 4G QTV guys, man.
Mm.
I'm sorry.
I
I'm
mean,
sorry. I
You want
wanted
limit.
the
I
to
internet in
mean,
say,
Belgium? How you want the
but
internet right now? You
however,
know
I've
what?
been reading some stuff, right? And I think it's very cool that they're putting more effort into Japan with the localization of different games. From what I've seen. What? Yobi, come on.
Mama.
He's just dead right
Um,
now.
Go ahead, bro.
and
Go
and
ahead.
it's cool that those like Scarlet Nexus being in Game Pass. That's an awesome one.
Did you play it?
A little bit.
Oh God.
A
Yes, he
little bit.
did. Yes, just say yes,
Yes.
and don't check
Go,
receipts.
go ahead. Go ahead, Flemish. Go ahead, brother.
I mean, come on.
Y'all being messy. let him finish.
You being
No,
messy. You
I'm
actually
done,
didn't
man.
play
I'm
it.
done. I
I'm
mean,
being
just
nice. I'm
if
being
you
nice.
wanna
No.
try New World, it's an awesome
On the
game.
surface, you're
All
being
right.
nice.
So you want to talk about New World? So just tell us, bro. What's New World like?
Well, let's say if you played RuneScape back in the day with all the different crafting professions and gathering professions, and you had to level those up by doing them, that's basically how New World is in like a 3D code with an awesome world to explore, a lot of stuff to do. The crafting professions are very in depth as well. Like there's a lot to do in this game. It sinks time like crazy.
Let me just ask a question. Is
Yes.
it possible to earn the achievement of taking Queen uh Elder Scrolls Online away from her game to go play New World?
No, no, no. I don't
If it
think New
can't do
World
that,
will.
then it's don't need to be talked. No, I'm just joking.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I
disrespectful.
don't think New World will take enough away from Elder Scrolls or stuff like that. It's a totally different MMO. It's more PvP focused anyway, with all the territories that you can conquer as a guild and
Why you haven't
as
been
a
streaming it?
faction.
Yeah.
I can tell you right
Because
now
I
that
need to have new RAM, and before I have new
Oh yeah,
RAM, I
yeah,
cannot
yeah. The
stream
RAM, the
because my
video, the
streams
stream
are
off of PC. Right, right.
very
So-
laggy.
But is
I
there?
must say, gathering and crafting are not my two favorite
But
things.
I've
to
been
do
watching
in
my
an
man
MMO.
Black Tarzan. Shout out
You
to
can
him.
just
It's been
literally.
it's been a good ride that I've been watching. I literally watched some streams
You
for
liked
like
it?
2 hours.
Wanna
Yeah,
rank?
no, it's what's that game on Xbox? The RPG.
You
that's,
you talking about Black Desert?
it's like Black Desert, and they're very similar. Like the teaming up, you know, the world, the way it's expanding, the magics, the different abilities, the different characters.
It's not Elder
reminds me of
Scrolls,
that.
right?
No,
No,
no.
no.
Elder
I
Scrolls
don't.
is built differently than that also. You know, but they all bring something good to the table. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very relaxing to just go around chopping trees, mining. You can just zone out and do that all day if you want, and just craft
Really?
stuff with them. It's crazy. It's so lovely to
Facts.
do.
Now,
It's a real zone out game to me.
Now,
So you can
that
zone out chopping trees. Can you sing "I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay"?
Yeah, actually, was someone doing that with voice over
Awesome.
IP. So he was doing that in the game itself with his voice, and he was singing
Paul is a mess.
while doing lumberjack stuff. It's funny. It's funny.
Alethea, you got a question by Clowns. He's in the shadows asking, "Have you tried New World yet?" He's in the chat. She's having some connection
She
issues, so
said,
she might
"Hello, is it me you're
she might
looking
not
for?"
be able to answer you right now, dog. She'll answer you as soon as she get back. She on a commercial break right now. Hey,
Oh,
so she'll be back. She's just having some connection problems. Hey, so Flamish,
Yes.
what's your last thought, man? Now that you got your New World out your system, is there
surprised me
anything
talk
that you
about
might
Diablo
be?
2.
Yeah, I'm surprised it ain't Diablo 2 either, to be honest with
I
you.
was just gonna
That
say
was
he
last
hasn't
week.
mentioned Diablo
It's new
once
week,
yet.
new
So.
game. You know.
This man is not faithful to no game. He just
No.
jumped from one
I'm still
thing to the
playing
next.
Diablo 2 at the same time. Come on.
When?
Give me
It is
some
an
time.
awesome game, and I might pick it up on Xbox, but it's not cross-platform play, right?
Yes, but I have it on Xbox as well, so we can still play.
Oh, we can still play, yeah. You are my streaming. You are my co-op partner. That's a fact.
That's good. That's good.
I,
I'll
s-
learn you
I-
all the ins and outs.
I
But
can see that
talking about,
happen in all but 5 minutes. But go ahead.
I
She's
will
back.
read more about
Finally.
the Tokyo show, and I will let you know more
All right, that's fair,
later.
man.
I'll
I
put you
do.
on Twitter.
It's
I'll put my
it's going
thoughts.
on all weekend, so we got plenty of time to talk about it.
Facts.
Um, Letha, you back? Clowns in the chat. I had a question
I
for you. I don't
am.
know.
I didn't see it, so if you could tell
He
me what
said
the
he
question was, I'll be happy to answer it.
he wanted to know if you tried New World yet.
I haven't. I have heard a lot about it, but because I play Elder Scrolls Online, I have not ventured out into playing other things just yet. Um, and I don't want to get sucked into another MMO, but I hear a lot of things about it that it might be worth an investigation. So,
Well, we're gonna just do pick up and play games going forward.
Another
We're gonna
MMO.
Yeah.
we,
The, there is one thing I do need to
Better try
add. I
Star
would
Wars: The Old Republic.
wait. If you really want to get into the game, wait till the new servers drop because there's a lot of people want to get in, and the
No, they
server
dropped
queues
it
are
today. They
insane.
dropped it already.
Okay.
Yeah, they dropped them already.
Yeah,
Because
but
they
the
said
server queues
the
are
queue was
insane.
right. The queues are insane.
Yeah, I
Facts.
took 5 hours and disconnects multiple times sometimes to get in, but except that the game is flawless.
huh? So
so
I'll,
similar experience to ESO. No, I'm just kidding. No.
that's
Well, no,
that's
I
what I
wouldn't say
asked.
flawless because I've been watching my boy stream and it was like enemies running in the air like the Matrix across the level. So I wouldn't say flawless, but they're gonna have to work some things out. Let's not say flawless because you like
Wait,
it.
Flamish.
You know what I'm saying?
Have
I
you
was
tried
like,
swimming in the game yet?
I said, dead
Wait a
people
minute.
running across the screen. What the hell? Oh, wait a
What
minute.
did you
Yeah.
say,
That's an
Kelly?
option. That's
Have
an
you tried
accessibility
swimming in the game
option.
yet?
Yeah, you walk on the ground.
Yep. You just sink to the bottom of the water.
That's just funny. That's just a funny glitch. I call it awesome. Why would you?
No, I
You
love
don't
it.
swim. You walk. You walk on the
It's-
ground. It's like you're.
Honestly, if I was making a video out of that, I would just have that clip playing and have the music, have that song Under the Sea just playing.
You will die in 20 seconds, however. So you
So
have to
you,
be
Wow.
so,
quickly.
so 108 just touched on something I thought was important too. What since we got New World, and then we got what's the other game you got? The one you was trying to play with Flamish. What was that?
Diablo?
Diablo.
Diablo 2, right.
Yeah.
Two different kind of
And
games,
then
though.
Very
no.
different.
I got you. And then we talked about Monster Hunter.
Right.
Yeah.
I think for sure, and everybody, this is not a topic. Everybody can chime in, and we can start with Lethea.
Can I get my Tokyo Game Show on first, host?
No. I'm gonna get it in. I'm gonna give it to you
Oh,
because
all
we're
right,
gonna close out.
all right.
I just want to piggyback off of
Disrespectful.
something you guys said, and I'm talking about cross-platform play.
Yes.
Do you think that because you guys just talked about it, right? Do you guys think that cross-platform play should be a staple for games, especially like the ones you guys mentioned?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, it's so annoying to have Diablo on two different platforms. You do have cross progression, so every online character that I play on PC, also I can play on my Xbox as well. I was
Good.
surprised yesterday. I boot up Diablo 2 on the Xbox, and my online character was that I played on PC before. So I just wish the cross-platform play would be there for all the games going forward. It's just annoying to
especially
buy.
for those, right?
Yeah,
Those
Yeah.
especially for
Yeah.
something like
Especially for
that. It
something like
takes a
that.
long time to get a character up and
It's a
running in
grinding
games like
game.
that. Yeah, grinding games. It's
You don't want to
annoying.
start a grind all over again. You know what I'm saying? It's bad.
Yep.
And then
Le-
and the main thing about cross-platform play, right? Everybody's not fortunate to have 3 different consoles and a PC, right? So
Right.
if you get a game that's cross-platform play and progression, your friends on PlayStation or your friends on Xbox, we ain't gotta. Oh, I have to buy a PlayStation or Xbox to play with a certain group of
Facts.
people, or a Switch, or PC. Some dudes go, "Oh, PC guys cheat." Well, turn off, the cross play,
Cross-platform.
but at least
Yeah.
give it to people who don't care and leave it as an option. For the rest of us, I don't
Yeah.
care. When I play people in Call of Duty and I see PC, I go for them first. I want to show you your keyboard and mouse do not rule my controller. That's something that drives me. You know what I'm
How
saying?
can you
So,
tell if they're on PC though?
huh?
How can you tell
Some
they're
of
on
them,
PC?
some of them give the little icon to let you know.
Oh no, they give an icon.
They
It
let you
shows
know
you
if
a
it's
PC
PlayStation,
generic
Xbox, or
and a
PC.
mouse. But if you on like in Call of Duty, they show a PC and a mouse, right?
Yeah.
And if you're on PlayStation and you're on Xbox, what they do, because they don't display each other's logos, they will show a TV and a controller that represents a console for both sides.
Right.
Because Xbox is not going to show a PlayStation symbol, and PlayStation not going to show an Xbox symbol. But at the end of the day, who cares? We know you on PlayStation. We know you on Xbox. Let's go head up. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it on. You know what I'm saying?
I wish Apex could have something like that. So that
Right.
lets you know if I'm up
Apex
in the
needs
floor with someone.
cross-platform too. That
Yeah. All those
Overwatch,
games.
NBA 2K,
Elder
they need
Scrolls
it.
Online,
Well, I don't know.
Elder Scrolls Online as well. Every single game that's multiplayer
Lethia.
should have crossplay.
I
And
think
it's
the
the
problem
same
is though,
game.
like the problem with every game is like some of the games aren't compatible with it. Like with Warframe, like that's a game I played a lot on console.
Warframe
And
is awesome. Very underrated.
Why is
I-
that?
It's an underrated.
I tried
It's an
playing
underrated
again on
game.
PC,
Nobody never
but-
wanted to play with me.
yeah, well, actually, they are going to implement crossplay soon.
Yeah, they are.
hopefully.
They are.
Yeah, they are putting
They
the
are.
Switch
I
even
just,
in
Yeah.
I
there.
just want to make sure
But
that
amazing.
for some games, it's a coding issue because of how the different consoles and stuff handle the resources.
It's really
I don't
more
think that-
the server and how they built the game than the console, because they're really the same game. They're all made on PCs anyway.
Yeah, but it has to do with different coding handles different parts of
listen,
the.
listen.
Of
If
the,
Fortnite can do it, anybody can
Facts.
do it.
I know,
Yeah,
but
it
it's
doesn't even look
They
like
did
it
a
has
That was the
flawless
flick
job.
of a. That was a flick of a switch in the beginning.
Yep,
right?
they
I
did it
mean,
by
so
mistake.
they had that.
they did it
Supposedly.
by
Supposedly.
mistake.
They had that
Supposedly.
baked in there already.
yeah,
Our bad. We didn't mean to turn that on.
And
Yeah,
you know
y'all
what,
did.
guys? I didn't
Remember
want to
that?
bring it up as a topic. I
remember
just
that.
thought it was something to touch on because I feel like that's so
Great.
strong. We got all these new games that don't have cross-platform play, and I think that's
Oh, I'm jealous
That
of that
should-
Mass Effect book right there.
that should be definitely a standard. Look at this man flexing.
Yo, this dude
Um,
is over here flexing a book he can't read. That's not Dr. Seuss.
Shut up.
no, but it's
Wow.
it's got pictures. but
Green eggs and ham? That's not green eggs and ham.
Kick rocks,
Stop
bro.
it! Stop it! Stop it! Okay.
They said you
108.
got the Floyd Mayweather reading skills. What's going on, Yogi?
Hey, stop it! We not doing that here. Hey, look.
Yo,
Let's
I
get-
got your number. I'm gonna call.
We gon' get to 108 because he got a lot of knowledge drop on the TGS and I wanna hear his side. So let's get it.
All right, first of all, let's talk about Microsoft's aggression into the market of the Asian entity, right?
Mike Tyson aggression.
You already know I got a Series X, but why is this outselling the PS5 in Japan? First of all, it's little, right?
Okay.
It's smaller than the Xbox One S, right? It's more powerful, does more stuff. Then
That little thing
we
is
have-
heavy too.
Yeah, it's heavy. It's very dense. But then we have Game Pass, right? So what they did, they dropped 3 big games into Game Pass for Japan market. I can't remember the other 2, but Scarlet Nexus is the main one. Then they showed that other RPG style.
That's worldwide, homie.
EO.
No, it's worldwide, but they did that for the Japanese market to pull them in. We get the games too, but we talking about the demographic of game that they did today, right? Then they announced certain titles from Japan. But remember, this is Tokyo Game Show. If you watch the conference, you know, even if you put on closed captions, it's still in Japanese.
Right.
Did you peep that? That's why I always say, I watch Tokyo Game Show. I just want to see the gameplay. They don't be talking to us. TGS is geared towards the Asian market completely. But to see Microsoft come out there and make a stance the way they did, everything they provided was, look what they did. They got, what's his name? Hold on, let me get this right. Masuo. Do y'all know who that is?
No.
Does anybody on this panel know who that dude is?
Nope.
He is the biggest Japanese streamer. And when he says something's good, they follow, right? So he's promoting Game Pass, play anywhere, tablets, PC, console, wherever Game Pass's platform. This is what they're doing for us. Then, not only did he say it, he brought in 3 other streamers. They got the 4 biggest streamers in Japan. The hugest followed streamers in Japan, and had these dudes promoting Game Pass. Now, for people that supports Xbox, you have to pay attention on the market and talent that they bring in. Because back in the days, Microsoft was slacking with that. And to see their momentum, then the Redfall, Starfield, over 300 Japanese voice actors to localize this game for Japan.
Facts. I thought that
Forza
was
5,
huge.
Halo Infinite. Like I said in my video today on my channel, I said, listen, imagine we played Castlevania, all these Japanese games, and they all in Japanese with no subtitles. How would you feel? You would feel left out. So now you take these big AAA titles.
For example, Jump Force.
Yeah, facts. But they kept it straight to the enemy, and they did that on purpose. But I get you. But a prime example, Jump Force. So now you get you as a Japanese, and you know they love action style RPGs, like Mass Effect. There's no localization for that. You think everybody speak English? No, they don't.
Nope.
So how are they supposed to get into something they don't understand what's going on?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even if some of them have subtitles, I don't want to watch subtitles no more. I've been doing that my whole life. Right. You know what I'm saying? In movies, I don't want to do games the same way. So now that they're localizing, they're spending the money, bringing the people to the table so you can understand it in your language. Starfield is the biggest thing Bethesda's been doing in terms of developing for any RPG they've done. And now they're taking it to another plateau, excuse me, and adding over 300 plus developers to give you Japanese voice acting. Now Japan got to be saying like, oh, they didn't forget about us.
Oh, 200.
Hey,
no, it's 3. It's 3.
I'm looking at a tweet that says Sarah Bond said Xbox
all,
partner
all
with
y'all
200
that have been
independent
on shows
developers.
with me and stuff. What have I been saying for the last 9 months or so? That the focus of Xbox is going to be. What have I been saying?
Well, they got Western locked down. They got to focus on the East now. You're right, Cerebral. You're right.
Yeah, I've been saying that all year long, and not you guys necessarily, but a lot of people are going, no, they need to do this, they need to do that. Nope, their focus is on the Asian market. And that's where they need the most growth.
And I'm going to say this, man. I'm going to say this. We got Redfall also being dubbed in Japanese language. And they showed a trailer with them speaking Japanese. I was like, damn, I don't even remember what they said in English because it was so good. You know what I'm saying? Another thing that shout out to my fake content creators with all these surprise acquisitions, y'all frauds. But I am going to say this. This is what I am going to say.
Cap.
They have a Japanese developer already
Mm.
that was acquired in ZeniMax. It's called Tango Gameworks.
Yeah.
And as you see, Phil and him had the one-on-one. Now, I got to say shout out to Phil, right? He's a smart guy. He has a great game plan. He's moving the brand forward. Game Pass is on a roll, and they looking up. Phil Spencer had some crazy acting skills today because that dude, hold up, Shinji Mikami, that's his name, right?
Shinji Mikami. I can't even pronounce his name, but I know it's
I just
Shinji.
wrote it. I just wrote it how I could pronounce it, Callie, because I know I said nope, I can't pronounce how it's spelled, so I gotta write it Mikami. But Phil was looking when that guy was talking like. I was like, yeah, your Japanese stopped at Kanishiwa. And like I said, if you watch Tokyo Game Show on the Western side, ain't none of it in English. So you really just gotta wait for the gameplay. You know what I'm saying? And get an idea what's going on. But as you saw in the background, you saw the studio, you saw ZeniMax, you saw Bethesda, you seen the big pit boy. Listen, this is the first time I've ever seen Tokyo Game Show, not the biggest Tokyo Game Show overall. I'm talking about from Microsoft, where the direction was evident,
Right.
supported, and you have an idea where they're going with it. So it impressed me highly to see those smaller Japanese platforms on stage, which means they're coming to the platform. So they got Japanese support. Somebody go shoot that dude with that narrative because that's just crazy. Oh, we don't have Japanese games. I'm pretty sure the games we playing, Scarlet Nexus and them, and ton of other games, Blue Dragon from back in the days on 360. I'm pretty sure those are Japanese games. I've never seen lack of Japanese support. So with that aspect being said, it was an amazing situation to see how they're moving forward. Now, one other thing I got to say with the PlayStation, with what is it? Bluepoint. Sony's playing it safe. They're picking up people that's already been just developing for them anyway, right? So, Housemarque, same thing, right? The biggest thing Sony showed, we had an acquisition. You see, they didn't put out no numbers because it's not no real money. I mean, literally, they bought Exomniac for $239 million. Nobody wants to talk about that. So, them buying somebody who already just makes your ports is a safe move. I want to see Sony go out there and spend some real money. You want to pick up a developer and make a wave? Oh, you picked up the other company that I can't think of the name right now that makes PC ports for $100 million.
Nexus.
Right, like okay. They've been doing your games anyway.
Well, the problem is though that they have never really tried buying other developers that they've never worked with. So it's not like they would ever really try to make a big splash like that.
I think that's the idea. He's saying he wants to step outside of their box.
Yeah, but
that's
the
what
thing
he's
is,
trying.
They're playing it
going
safe.
to.
They're playing it safe.
They've done this for years now.
I got you.
They bought Gaikai. They bought GameSpy. Remember to get their online together? Never worked out.
I mean, both of you right.
Never did.
No, we both right. I'm not saying it's wrong,
is,
but what I'm saying is Sony's playing a safe route. You just buying people that you already just make games for you anyway, which I'm a Housemarque fan. First of all, I need a reason to play my PS5. I don't need Housemarque to be a hired weapon and they making games on both consoles. I need a reason to say, this is why I got a PS5. I need a reason to say, this is why I got Xbox.
And I'll say that's real. I was just going to say both sides. It just makes sense.
Yeah.
Business wise. However, I get what your criticism is, and you want them to see.
It's not a criticism. It's just the facts. They all playing it safe.
No. I'm talking about, and you're right about it. I'm saying, far as stepping out of that boundary. But again, I think they just have a traditional way of looking at it, right? They want to make moves that make sense to them business wise, where it lines up with their direction.
Mm.
Um, I wanted to ask you though. It was good knowledge you drop in there. Um, However, I just want to know: is there anything else left that you're looking forward to before all weekend?
Well, I wanted to see Microsoft impress. You know what I'm saying? Um, I wanted a Street Fighter 6. I ain't get it. King of Fighters on Xbox. We knew that a couple months ago, but to see it playing on Xbox was dope. I usually buy King of Fighters on PlayStation, but
Right.
I play mostly online on my Xbox. I don't play online on my PlayStation. I play my single play experience over there. Um, I want to see something from Sony that's exclusive to them. That's gonna be an online banger. I need something online from Sony to give me my online friends on PlayStation. My friends on PlayStation is usually my friends in real life. It's not from playing online on PlayStation, like the days of SOCOM 1 and 2, and
Right.
even MAG. So I want to see something coming from them that I could look forward to outside of Western style games. You know what I'm
I
saying?
got you.
Mhm.
I got to
That's
get to
all.
super chat, but I appreciate that's what I agree with you there. 108. I gotta get to super chat. Infinite says, "What up? Came for the awesome show on the panel, staying for the guest. Phenomenal show." That goes for a shout out to all you guys out here on the panel, including our guests, Callie Rex and Alethea. Thanks for coming through, and apparently a panel is loving you guys. But that's all you looking forward to there, 108? Sorry for cutting
Listen,
you off.
that's enough, and we just getting started. It's the first day.
Right, this first day.
I didn't even watch Konami and Capcom yet. I still got to do my
They're not
work,
done.
but it's
They're not
just
done.
right. It's excited to see the first day. Like
Yeah,
you said, maybe the last 7 years. This got to be one of the best starting
right,
TGSs ever. Like it's
Have you
been
guys
right.
seen that picture
dead.
going around from Konami regarding their soccer game? Did you see how
Well,
they fucked up Messi?
Oh
it,
wow,
well,
wow.
so check this out. I'm gonna give you guys my view, right? First of all, I'm dumb excited, right? And before I get to Microsoft, I'm gonna just say, shout out to Konami. We getting Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel this fall, and it's multiplat. It's gonna be on everything. Well, this winter rather, and that's exciting because this is the first time that Konami's actually developing their own Konami game, Yu-Gi-Oh game
Oh
for the
wait, they never did it
platforms.
before. I thought they
No,
always. I thought they
Always
nope.
always.
outsourced it. Wow.
They always outsourced it. So this is the first
Nice.
time they're actually doing it in house. First time. So this is actually kind of exciting.
Oh, but
Um,
hold on. I got one more thing to say. Before I talked about Tango GameWorks. You know the head of Tango GameWorks is the original creator from Resident Evil, right?
oh no, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
Yeah,
yeah.
facts. So I dropped another gem on you. Drop that knowledge, Lametius. Let's
Well, he
go.
was he was part of the original team that separated away from
Yep.
Capcom that
Yep.
turned into Platinum Games.
I like you. I like you, Callie Rex. I like you.
Yeah.
I did my
So
You on your
research.
job. I
yeah,
appreciate you.
he's a good dude. So like I said, it was it's been an exciting day for me all day. I think this is an amazing time. I know you guys may not know, but hey, simultaneously, Japanese games have been launching on the Xbox platform with other platforms. We just got Tales of Rise. First time in history Tales is ever launched simultaneous across all platforms. Now we
Mhm.
have King of the Fighters 15 launching simultaneously again across all platforms. And I think this is special because now everyone gets to experience the same game, same time, and it doesn't matter where you play. Um, shout out. I do have Tales of Rise on Xbox and PC, so I got it both times. But it's amazing that this happened. This is very special to me. And yes, now it is my favorite Tales of all time. Symphonia being my second favorite. Is holding that reign for a long time, that championship. And here we are. We have Monster Hunter Rise coming to Steam and having crossplay support. I think this is amazing. Yes, Monster Hunter Rise takes place in the same universe as World, so that's a good thing for you guys who played World. It's kind of like an extension, I would say. So seeing all these games happen, and then Xbox sit here and they drop some big stuff. Three big Japanese games in Game Pass. They won. Yes, I did by Scarlet Nexus and 1000 that game. It is a fun game to play for sure. So, and not only did we have three big Japanese games, but guess what? Avengers also made his debut on Game Pass. Yes, I did buy that game last year, a year ago, but it's good to see a lot of other people get to try this game out because it's in a good state now, and I believe that is awesome for a lot of people on PC and Xbox to be able to play, or anyone who is subscribed to Game Pass to be able to try this game and play this game out. Um, because the more and more, and I just talked about cross uh, platform, right? Cross ability. Um, this needs to happen, right? It needs to happen more and more. You know, cross progression, cross platform play should be a standard, just like accessibility options. Um, it's just the thing that we all need because not everyone, like 108 pointed out, has the ability to purchase all platforms. That's a unique situation. I am a PC gamer. I am also an Xbox gamer, PlayStation, though. I play more on the other platforms, including Switch. Don't judge me on Pokemon Unite. Before I go on, I got to hit this super chat here, Manuel. Great panel. Would like to hear more from the guest, though. Yo, Alethea. We're gonna have her chime in some more here in a second. Sorry about that, bro. She was having some connection issues. And Lost Odyssey looks and plays better than it ever has on my Series S with Dolby Vision. Well, I'm glad you enjoying that, bro. Hey, thanks for the super chat. And yes, we are going to get the panel of the guests. This is their first time, man. You got to understand. I don't even think, Letha, is this your first time doing podcasts live?
Yes, it is my first time doing an impromptu podcast because I had no idea I would be doing a podcast
Awesome.
today.
And you didn't bring her to the den? You know what? You were vote this weekend. We were replacing you with her.
Damn.
Get your ass out of here.
Yo.
Sheesh.
Yo. But with that being said, I am so honored to be here today, and I have learned a lot about gaming that I didn't even know. Like I said, I play one game. I have learned a lot of things to explore and to look into, and I'm just really grateful to be a part of the panel tonight.
And she
Doesn't
will
mean she's
be a
going to
new.
play any other games, but
Oh no!
she's learned a
Oh
lot
no!
about
That's
them.
we already made that decision before getting on the show today. That she's going to be a new Game Pass subscriber, and
There you go.
Wait,
probably-
hold up. She ain't got Game Pass.
I don't have
When your
an
library is
Xbox
short,
or
Game Pass.
You don't even need that
Because
I am-
ESO's not on Game Pass. Because ESO's not on Game
now.
Pass.
Don't even.
it's
need
not.
It.
It's on PlayStation Now though, and I do have that.
Good luck with that streaming service. Hiccups.
Well,
Hey,
I
hey,
have
hey.
it
I was
because
gonna say,
I
hold on,
won
hold on.
it
We're not gonna
on
do
the
that.
show.
We go.
Let me say one thing. If
I don't
Klaus
think you
was
heard that,
here,
Lemon. She
he
didn't
would
say
sell
PlayStation
you.
now. She said PlayStation now.
It is
Oh!
PlayStation. But
If-
I'm right now. I am joining from my cell phone, so that's why I'm having connectivity issues.
Oh man.
So forgive me if I cut in and out.
No
Nah, you're good.
Verizon, no T-Mobile.
You're
Mobile. You
I
have
will say
You're
one
good.
thing.
Mobile.
Wow.
If
We just-
Klaus,
I have Verizon.
Wow.
I have Verizon.
Oh, Verizon and Go.
She got the minimum
What?
package.
Yeah, I know. I have the best there is, but
Best there was,
if you
best there
don't
ever will be.
find
Got
that
it.
if you don't find my services pleasing to your standards, you're welcome to finance them for me.
Hey.
oh, there we have it.
Hey,
All right.
Hey,
Well,
listen,
on that
listen.
note,
Hey,
The
listen.
Book of
silence is golden.
Prometheus is on
Hey.
deck.
Hey, listen, I'm
Alethea.
Hey,
I'm
Hey.
We
gonna
have the
warn you.
king over here who's gonna sell you Game Pass. Go
okay,
ahead.
so
Oh, we
I
have-
heard. I heard
Wait, hold on,
that
ladies and
you
gentlemen. We
haven't-
have PK's understudy clowns in the building.
Wait a
Yeah,
No,
minute.
wait,
Browns
hold
has
on.
joined us.
Hold on. First of all, Yobi was building a rocket ship to Mars. He works for Tesla secretly, and I can tell. And that is a Tesla signal right there. It's like, hey, I want to reach outer space.
Nah.
with
Those are
mass
bad words I'm
free.
saying to you.
No, you're itchy.
Why clowns look like Cortana and not Master Chief?
That's, you know what? This because this is.
Don't
the
explain.
Avatar.
Don't
Quickest
explain.
Avatar. So anyway, listen. I gotta say something. Listen. So, Alethea, I heard that you don't have Game Pass, and I want to tell you something right now. So imagine you're anywhere. You could be working at your job. You could be on the train.
Yeah, you could be in China.
You
This
could
man
be
came from the
traveling
hospital to
on an
come talk to her
airplane.
about Game Pass.
Yeah.
Hold on. You could be anywhere, right? And Olivia, you can play Game Pass anywhere. You know, your phone turns into Game Pass. You hook it to a Bluetooth controller. It works with PlayStation controllers. It works with Xbox controllers. It works with the Razer PC controller. It probably works with other controllers too that you can find in other places.
It even works with
I
PlayStation
assure
controllers.
you that PK has covered all of this and
Oh.
more in depth with me, and I am aware of these options. It is just that I have not left
You
the
can use
realm of
this controller.
Tamriel at this time.
Listen,
Well,
listen.
hold
PK
on.
can't
Wait a
sell
minute.
people Jerry curl juice, but he's wearing
Wait a
it.
minute. Hold
Lord
on.
Jesus,
Whoa.
what's happening?
Country break.
Lord,
I'm about to drop the biggest exciting news for you ever. Is
All
that
right.
ESO is on Game Pass. And guess
That's a
what?
fact.
Oh,
You can
That's a
play
fact.
it anywhere you go. Anywhere. It's
And-
That's a
literally in
fact.
outer
Yes.
space with a
However,
5G
you would
satellite.
have to buy
Play
all
it.
of your subscriptions over again to
No,
be able to
no,
get
no, no,
it
a
carries
day
over.
one Game
Sweetheart,
Pass.
it
You
carries
would have to
over.
start
It
from
carries
ground
over, sweetheart.
zero.
No. It carries
No.
over.
Carries
Lydia,
over.
it carries over.
It's the same
Lydia, it
game.
carries
It's the
over.
same game. Save cloud, save you good.
Yep.
Because
Oh,
because
really?
because
That is-
listen, because once you save on your Xbox, it saves it makes a duplicate copy.
You
on
know
your
what I'm gonna
file.
do for you?
And once
This is what
bring
I'm
up
gonna
a
do for you.
Game Pass,
I'm
it
gonna
grabs
buy
it
you a
back.
month of Game Pass. The Bank of Lemetius is gonna buy you a month of Game Pass. Then after that, you on your own.
That is.
I will donate a month
It's
of
happening.
Game Pass to
I
you.
play Elder Scrolls on PlayStation, so you're saying that it would carry over from PlayStation.
Do they
to
got
Game
cross
Pass?
saves?
Yeah, it cross saves because you can.
No, I'm
It does.
asking. Do
Some-
Elder Scrolls have cross saves?
No,
Yes.
not to my knowledge.
I believe it does. I believe you can.
We-
It's not there.
so don't worry. Hey,
It's not
hey,
there.
we're gonna tell our resident Google master,
It does
Flamish, to
not
look that
Yo.
up.
support cross-platform play.
Yo, Dolph, I
cross
can't be
platform,
sour
cross
if I'm always
progression.
laughing.
Not cross
That's right.
play, cross progression.
There's
That's
no-
what she has.
Hold on,
Cross
I gotta
progression.
It
I'm
does
asking
not.
if the game has that. I don't know.
I can tell you it does not.
If it don't, nah, she's good. Then she
It
better
doesn't-
stay over there.
No.
Exactly.
She's not staying nowhere. She's about to, she about to
Well, the eyes have it,
rescued
I guess.
from. Yeah, exactly. You got it.
Was this
She's
show,
about
was
to
this
be
show just sponsored
part
by
of the-
Game Pass at this point? This
I
is just
guess.
a sponsor for them.
Brought
gotta
to you
do
in
the
part
Game
by
Pass
Game
commercial.
Pass.
Sorry,
If
Kevin.
you're struggling with your bills, get Game Pass. If your library's looking a little lackluster, get Game Pass.
No,
If you want to
can't.
give out a good gift for Christmas, give Game Cat.
If you don't have
Wow.
no gas in your car, but you have money for Game Pass,
Get Game Pass.
Look at that.
If you don't want to
Parents
take your
give away
kids to the
6 months of
movies,
Game
but you
Pass.
want them to do something so you can get
Yo.
busy, Game Pass.
so chat. I'm just letting you know, Paris is in the chat, ready to give away 6 months of Game Pass right now. So he's giving it away to people that are subscribing to the channel. So just keep that in mind. Keep your eyes on the chat right now. 6 months.
Game Pass.
If you want to be friends with Paris Locke,
You know what? That actually benefits me.
Game
That actually benefits me, PK, because you know how YouTube system
Oh
is
my
broken and will
God.
unsubscribe you from stuff. I just
Yeah.
have to subscribe again.
you know
So
what
I'm
I'm
taking part of
saying?
this.
That
If you're
Game
new
Pass
to
hype
video
train is
game
real.
and if you're new to video gaming and you don't know what console to go with,
Get Game Pass.
If you had
I'm
a
wondering
choice,
if I should get Game Pass.
Yo, listen.
if
We
you
will
had a
talk
choice, if you had a choice between World Peace and Game Pass,
Get Game
Oh.
Pass.
oh damn,
No, that's too
Game
much.
Pass,
That's
War
too
Piece
much.
Play.
Oh my god.
And
That's-
if you ever go in the Dragon's Den, he's got a train that goes woo woo Game
Yeah.
Pass.
Game
Yes, it
Pass.
does.
If you don't want to take your shot and you want to stay home and be safe,
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
Live more.
Whoa,
No, it's over. Shut it
Oh
down.
my
All
god!
right.
Shut it down.
All
Shut
right.
it down.
Well,
I
I'm
think
with
we
you,
heard
Steve.
enough
I
about
can't.
Game Pass.
All right. So, anyways,
Oh my
back to
god!
me. Finish with
Get
Lethea.
Game Pass.
Yeah.
Terrible. Terrible vote.
Clearly.
That's enough, guys.
Sheesh.
Oh my
Clowns,
god!
clowns. You supposed to be somewhere. This man came from who knows
Oh
where
my
to jump
God.
on a truck.
He's probably on his
It got me
phone.
weak.
If you ain't washed your behind in 6 months and you don't
Oh
care,
my god.
Oh, come
Wow.
on, Lemon.
Lemon, that is not going to get people to get
That
Game
doesn't.
Pass.
Yo,
That's
Lemon,
not a
Lemon, you got to
good
make that
selling
into a
point.
commercial, bro.
Yo,
on
I
your
am.
channel.
I am, son. I'm
We
gonna put
gotta-
it on the channel. Trust me.
That's not a get Game
That
Pass.
is-
That's a wash
is-
that ass.
I-
That's
Yo, that's gonna be funny as
I just
shit.
want to throw that
Oh
out
my
there.
God.
This-
Read the
That's-
chat,
Yeah.
PK.
Hold on,
Read the
hold on.
chat, PK.
Hey, look at that,
Oh my
Alethea.
God.
Look at the
Look at that
chat.
chat.
Look at the chat, Alethea.
Lethea, it looks like a courtesy of 4GQ TV, she is now a member of.
Game Pass.
oh wow. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it, guys.
Do you
Thank you
really?
so
Yo,
much.
Alethea, you got Game Pass.
I got Game Pass.
Hey, so check it out. So I was gonna say,
Oh my
now,
god.
you guys are crazy. Hey, 108 Dragons TV commercial is just for the Dragons. Then just throwing that out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it up. I already talked to somebody about it today. I'm gonna put it up.
Yo.
Oh my god.
PK,
So
Yeah.
who's gonna help me set up my Game Pass so I know how to even do the Game Pass and do all?
Yes, that's what's gonna help
Lots
you.
Yeah,
there's lots of.
I will help you after the show if you want.
Oh my god.
I appreciate it.
What,
Thank you.
I
what's
never
up?
sat in a seat
up,
and
Dragon?
sweating like I'm running around a basketball court. This is
What-
crazy.
what's up, yo?
This is crazy.
What
did you
got?
let Paris know the 401?
I
See
have
up
it,
there?
and so I need
See
to.
you up there,
Oh.
PK? That 4 needed to be turned into an O.
Oh,
Paris, I can message you on Instagram, right? Like, can I just send a message on
Twitter.
Instagram to the 4G
or Twitter.
Or
We
Twitter.
got you. We'll take care
on
of it.
Twitter? Okay. Okay.
We'll take care of it. No
Okay.
worries.
That sounds
We'll
good.
link you.
Thank you.
So yeah. First of all, I want to finish my thought because we do got to wrap up, honestly. And want to thank everyone who came out to watch and hang out with us and know we
Facts.
crazy. We are insane. Okay, I know Cerebral Paul been holding back. He been trying to, restrain himself. And Cali Rex is like, what did I walk into? An
Game
Xbox
Pass. That's what you
150?
walked into. Game Pass. Oh, sorry.
I was told this is a respectable
It is.
podcast, so I gotta be nice. So
Well- Well, Paul, I would say you've been on everybody's show, so you should know.
Paul is like
What we do.
YouTube famous.
Paul is like the busiest man in the community. How do you do it?
So
Paul's
I
gonna
wanna
be
go
very
ahead-
busy in October. I'll tell you.
Oh,
Eat, sleep,
you-
crap.
oh my God. Don't worry.
Podcast. Facts.
So
Dead ass
I'm gonna go ahead and
dead
finish this out, man. I would say that Microsoft did do a great job acknowledging and bringing inclusivity to the Asian market, which is
Facts.
huge. And
Facts.
they were able to sell them the impossible. And this is what I say is an achievement. We all know it's no secret that Xbox has not been successful in the Asian market,
Ever.
Mhm.
but today shows
Till today. Right.
today shows how strong and committed they are about bringing inclusivity and more great gamers to the platform.
Mhm.
This is a big deal.
Facts.
And I think this is something we all should be excited for, because with them doing this strong play, their competition also will have to step up.
Right.
Which means we will see more people step up on both sides to give us more content, more services, and etc. More
Except
options. So,
Nintendo. Their services are crap.
well, we're not gonna do that. All right, we're just gonna
Damn,
say
Cali.
Damn. We're not gonna
I'm
do
on.
that. We're just gonna say true. They're not up to par with their competition, if you call it competition. But we will
And
see.
Nintendo just does their own thing. I let them.
That's
be.
true. That's true. However, 2022 is around the corner, and we might not know what might happen. That's all I'm going to say, and we will see. But for the big dogs, the ones that are putting out the money to put all this media out here, it means a lot. It shows Sony is doing the competition by getting their stable together. right? So that no one can snatch it up underneath them. Microsoft showing commitment to the Asian market by not having just a good showing, but support, bringing the content to their customers,
Mm.
and you
And Game
know,
Pass.
not, and like I said, it's not, and the TG Tokyo Game Show is mainly for the Japanese market. That's why a lot of these things happen there. But like I said, it's a big deal. Tales of Arise launched simultaneous. It's a big deal that Kingdom Hearts 3 simultaneous. It's a big deal that King of the Fighters 15 will be
Yeah, that's a
simultaneous.
big deal.
These are things that's showing the commitment to the gamer community, period, not just Xbox. But think about it, this is Xbox Game Pass that is pushing the envelope. And I know that you heard this many times, Kelly Rex, and I ain't gonna drill it down your head, but I will say that this means this is a special thing. Microsoft has always been a leader and a visionary when it comes to pushing boundaries. But now we have the situation where the competition sees what they're doing. That's why the competition like PlayStation is moving their games to PC, right? Moving PS Now, I seen that, to stream on PC, right? They're seeing this opportunity to hit an untapped market, and all that's going to do is bring more content to us in ways we never was able to consume it. So with that being said, it's been an amazing day. Konami, like I said, I showed some commodity. There's some Capcom news, the Monster Hunter Rise. There's more to come. This is just the start. We got more stuff to talk about. I guarantee you by the time Dragon's Den come around, we're gonna be smoked. It seems like E3 all over again. And
Facts.
to me, Tokyo Game Show was not like that. And that's why I keep saying something is different. For it to be in a pandemic, it feels different. And I'm trying to tell you, it is a big deal. And with that being said, that's all I have to say on that. I just want to say, everybody in the chat, thanks for coming through. Um, I appreciate everybody coming through. Thanks for the panel, for sure. My guy,
Let's get those
Yogi,
likes
coming
up.
in.
Let's go. Get them likes up. Let's go.
My big brother, 108 Dragons, dropping in. Definitely our panel members. Carlo, Mr. AKA Clowns, dropping in with the Game Pass advertisement. Cerebral Paul, always coming through with the knowledge
GG
of
in the building.
of the beyond, you know what I'm saying? And definitely thank you as our special guest. And definitely don't let this be our last time.
Yo, Paris said,
Mr.
wait,
Cali Rex.
PK.
Oh,
Paris said,
what's
wait,
the-
and Emmanuel
Cali
said
Rex is
that's
a
not.
good dude.
So
And Emmanuel, hold on.
Yeah,
Emmanuel
so-
said that's not completely true. They had several games sell over 1 million copies during the Xbox 360 generation.
No, I'm saying for right now, it's been a big deal. Like, yes,
Well,
the 360 had the strongest time, but let's face it, it's 360 is over what?
Well, it's
2013,
almost 20 years old. Yeah.
long time ago,
Yeah, it's
bro.
about 12, 13.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
easy.
You
You
got
know, they didn't lose Japanese support, but they lost those Japanese bangers.
and
They
and,
did.
and when you talk about that, this is a new generation of gamers that's stepping into the market.
Facts.
We've been
And
gaming for a
what I
while.
was gonna say real quick is this is the first time we've seen in a long time that Microsoft Xbox is actually not only are they in a market growth mode, they are in a very aggressive market growth
Facts.
mode. We've never seen them be this aggressive in a very long time.
Since 360. Because 360,
pretty
they
much,
came out and had huge Japanese support and
Right.
Western support. They kind of lost the lackluster last gen, but they got it back. There's no,
Yeah, I mean,
they got
and
it
I
back.
think even this surpasses what they did for the 360.
Yeah, damn near.
Yo,
Well,
Paris just dropped the code in the chat.
Yep.
Yeah, I better go grab it.
Oh,
And when you
everyone
claim
in the
it,
chat,
when you
the
claim
first
it,
Come
one,
first
you got-
serve.
say
you got
something,
it.
please.
Copy and paste.
Only
Hey,
winners
hey,
get
big light.
wings. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get your Lucifer on. Let's go.
You know what? I need a little. I needed something to go across my screen right now. I don't know what. We ain't got none. We need get a little stomach go across our screen, clowns. What's
No,
up,
no, no.
man?
You need to make a gift that with lemon that's saying get Game
Oh,
Pass.
another code just dropped.
There you go, another
Oh.
code. 2 for 2.
Another
Uh-oh.
code dropping.
Dropping codes. Hey, the thing is, I forgot. You know what?
You know what? I'll say something. I'll say soon. We're not ready to close out.
Don't
yet.
say
I
too
just wanted
much.
to get- No, I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say too much. So first of all, I want to thank PK for hosting. I want to thank Yobi for coming on. I want to thank
Of course,
Lemon
gang,
for
gang.
hitting me up, asking me what's up. I want to thank our panel and Alethea. Welcome as a first-time guest. It was awesome having you on and interact with the panel. Callie, same thing, man. Like I don't think you've been on 4GQTV before, and your input was great. And man,
Callie sound like a
this
natural.
was
Yes.
I got to
yes.
get
This
him on the
was-
den. That's a fact.
Big
this
facts.
was a fire
Big
show,
good.
and you know, the Dragon's Den's a lot of fire too. And Flamish has
A lot of fire. It's a dragon fire.
Yeah, well, he's got Flamish has the pink thing around his neck to put out that fire, so he's
Hey.
safe on your show, Lemon.
Clowns, don't mention that pink thing no more. I'm trying not to look at it, but
He
you
like
know,
this.
Make it an emoji in the show.
What we going through?
No, he rubbing it and said, looking
necklace
pin
and what
up
we
and rock.
going through.
Another code just dropped
3
in
for
the
3.
chat.
3
Uh-oh.
codes. Let's go.
For those who's
Looking
still
pin
around,
up.
man, hey, Paris is dropping all kinds of fire in the.
Let's go, Paris. Let's go. Marvel Kingpin. Let's go.
Marvel Kingpin. I never thought about that before.
I give people nicknames, not you, Carlo. I give people nicknames. Silver Bullet. Shout out to my man
Jeez.
Paul.
You know what I'm
Silver
gonna
Flam. You know what I'm saying?
I need to get a gif of that for my streams. You know that.
I was gonna mention, guys, that I didn't get to talk to Clowns about it, but Infinite and I are going to start giving away Steam games when we do podcasts, just randomly. So we don't know what they are. We're just going to drop a whole bunch of codes in this chat. So whoever is in here watching, subscribed, we definitely going to start dropping some codes in the chat.
Wait, hold up.
You got my ears perked right now.
Hold up. Paris Locke is in the chat dropping Biggie verses.
I know.
First come, first serve. Boom.
Facts. Facts. So, hey, all I'm saying is we all
See you in
about
these streets,
generous.
son.
We all about generous giving over here, and shout out to Paris. He has been working hard to definitely get people engaged, and I appreciate the man out there. He's doing his thing, and Alethea, listen, I appreciate you coming through. Hey, we're gonna evolve you from the ESO though. We're gonna evolve you.
Alethea sounds like one of the badass Jedis. Alethea is coming. Run.
I still have to.
Master Alicia.
Master
the-
Jedi Alethea is
Master
coming.
Jedi. Hey.
I watched too
I
many
am
movies. You can tell
probably more a Sith, but I will take
Oh,
it.
that's worse.
Darth
Oh, I
Alicia.
like that. I like that.
Lord Alicia.
You got my attention
Power
now.
is in
Yeah.
the dark side.
Calm down,
Everybody-
calm down,
everybody
Cerebral Paul.
likes the Dark Side.
Execute Order 66.
This
Kill him!
Oh,
Kill him! Do it!
man.
I wanna say something to Cerebral Paul. So
Uh-oh.
Paul, I want to say that I think the work that you're doing is amazing out there, and all that accessibility stuff is very important to keep
Oh,
talking
shit.
about.
Facts.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Paul, you should share that link so that we can get the shout out for that charity that you work on.
Okay, here, give me a second.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
So anyway, while I'm looking for this, let me see if I can talk and do this at the same time.
We got over 560
You
people
gotta
watching.
chew
Make sure y'all hit
bubblegum
that
and walk.
like.
You're asking them to do too much.
Hit that like
So,
button.
starting tomorrow on both my Twitch and my YouTube stream, I'm
Mm.
going to try to stream every day this month, in the month of October, at least a little bit. I will be raising money for Able Gamers, which is the organization that helps develop the accessibility controller from Microsoft, and they also help get controllers and other tools in the hands of disabled people of all types, so that they can video game like the rest of us. Give me a
I
second.
feel that's important, and definitely we'll put the link down in the description for all those who's watching. Once the show's
And,
over,
hey,
we'll definitely get it
is
up.
this? Can I pretty much? Let me just say, if the easiest way to find that stuff right now is go to my Twitter account, Cerebral01, and I'm going to pin it right now. Even though the fundraising starts tomorrow, the link is open now, so I'm going to go ahead and pin it now. But it will start giving you the information you need to have, not only where you can donate, but where you can catch my streams later. So,
Nice.
and again, that's Cerebral01 on Twitter. So, and let me get that real quick.
As you can see,
Yeah.
Cerebral Paul is still at work connecting gamers, and the best way you know how.
Yeah, I've been working on this stuff all day today. That's kind of why I missed a lot of the Tokyo Game Show.
Hey.
I've been
It's all
getting
good,
stuff
man.
getting stuff lined up because I'm also, and like I said, while you're on Twitch, go ahead and grab the even if you're not an Xbox ambassador, grab that channel, the Xbox ambassador channel. On the 28th of October, I'm going to be doing a show with somebody who's a gamer without sight, sightless combat, which some of you know. A gamer who plays with one of those blow controllers that where they blow in the tube and it moves the. And also the head of the accessibility for Microsoft is going to be in there with us as well.
Oh, that's hot. That's
Yeah,
dope,
make sure
man.
you hit me with that link. I would love to watch that.
Hey,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
gotta get the super chat. Apple's what was that? Apple Lucif. Hey, thanks for the donation, bro. I appreciate
Applause self something.
Applause self.
Apple
That's-
itself. I
Applause
I
on
apologize.
said
that
that,
one.
but that
Don't
I
don't
don't
kill
think
me.
that's a word. But okay.
But I appreciate it. I appreciate the super chat. Thanks for coming. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it to your friends. Thank you
Listen.
for the donation here. Yeah, what's up, yo?
PK, before we end the show, make sure you copy those codes and post them on Twitter again in case nobody didn't claim them, and then
I got you.
just to double check if somebody did claim them or not.
And if
Gotcha.
y'all
Yeah.
claimed it, y'all should be saying, "Oh, I got that."
Yeah,
Yeah, you should be
Facts.
saying I got
I say it
Game
every week
Pass.
on the Dragon's Den. Don't be claiming
Right.
nothing and don't say it. Oh, I got it.
Right. When you drop those codes, it's over 500 people in the chat. So
Right.
hopefully somebody
Hopefully,
claimed it or
somebody.
something.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I just posted the link to my to the dono page, and then I'm going to pin the actual information to the top of my profile. So
Congrats,
Yeah.
Emmanuel.
there you
We're
go.
gonna and then we're gonna put it also
Congrats,
in the
Manuel.
description.
Facts.
Congrats, Emmanuel.
A1 has always been there for a lot of us. Good dude.
Man.
Woohoo!
He's
You
a real
got
one.
Game Pass.
You got to do the what's name with me. Let's go.
Let's go.
We're gonna
If you're
keep that
listening
blank.
to this in the car later, I
Yeah.
feel bad.
Yeah.
Listen, my Let's Go got energy. Yobi's Let's Go is after a few drinks. It don't matter.
Hey, look.
Same energy.
Listen.
There
Hey,
you
thanks
go.
for coming out. Thanks for our guests for sure. I know you guys ain't used to how crazy we get, but we a little out there, man. We got something missing, but we gonna
Listen,
close out.
PK's line. They're
Yeah.
not really out there now. Tuesday nights at 7 o'clock. Retro Renegades. We are out there.
Retro.
Oh, so he's doing his closeout
Yeah.
now. So I'm gonna let him go ahead and finish.
Check out Retro Renegades every Tuesday night at 7 o'clock. Our last episode, you talking about off the wall? Who can top that? Nobody. So go check it out. I'm not going to say what happened, but got to be there.
All
Peace,
right.
love, life.
All right, Mr. Retro Renegades. Thanks for coming through, Yobi. You always been
Brooklyn. I mean Florida.
Brooklyn.
Miami. Yo. So what I want to do is
All
get
that.
to the guests and let
From
them
Brooklyn to
get
Florida,
their,
baby.
sign outs here. So Cali Rex, thank you for coming through short notice, bro. I appreciate that, man. I hope you had a good time. Where can they find
He's a
you, bro?
natural.
You guys can find me at my own channel, Calrex, and I do my own podcast, Extinction Level Gaming. But I'll admit I have been slacking, but that's only because I'm working on a few projects. One is a big documentary on Shadow of Mordor, and the other
Great.
I'm working with PK right now, actually. And that is on a Batman Beyond review.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
So I am trying to collaborate more, not just in terms of the podcast, but also in terms of my videos. So stay looking out for that.
Yeah,
Awesome.
definitely.
Yeah,
He
you're
does
hitting
good
me
work,
right now,
man. He
Kelly.
puts a
Yo,
lot of work in his
shoot me his.
production.
I didn't know he had a channel. Shoot me his link. PK.
I got you.
I
I
support
got you. I
all
got you.
good people.
I got you. I'll shoot it over right now.
Yeah, he puts in good work in his production, so definitely.
Oh, man of my word. Let's get it.
Man of my own heart.
And definitely for
My
our
type
other,
of person. Facts.
our other special guest, Alethea. Thank you for coming through. I know it's your first time. What?
Check a DM to me.
Got you.
Where can they find you, or do you want them to find you? I guess.
Do you have any social media?
Online.
Where can we stalk
You
you,
can find
Alethea?
me
Yeah.
on Instagram at Alethea24, where I just post random videos. So I would love for you to follow me there. Or you can, if you watch any of the shows I watch, you can follow me on Twitter at Alethea is my name. So I look forward to joining you all again, and this has been a wonderful time. So thank you so much for having me.
Awesome. That's dope. I appreciate you coming through again. So now, let's finish off with the usual suspects here. We're gonna go down to our big brother 108 Dragons TV. So, thank
The
you for coming
legend.
through again. He drops in whenever I need him. He
Whenever
just
you
shows
need
up.
me, I'm there.
He
I'm the
just shows up.
DH.
So yeah, tell
Designated
him
heater.
what's up. Tell
Let's
him when
go.
next time we can see Mr. 108
Listen,
Dragon
man.
TV.
Listen. First of all, shout out to the panel: Cerebral, Cali Rex, PK, Alicia. I said it right. Alethea. Clowns, you don't count because you came in late and you sick. Dragonheart, Yobi, and of course, Flam, and everybody that pull up in the chat. You can find me at 108 Dragons TV on everything. IG, TikToks, I be over there acting crazy. And especially follow that YouTube channel, man. The energy I bring is just natural, organic, and just who I am. We are here for gaming. We are here to enjoy. We're not here to beat each other up, man. And
You
as
left that
always,
you left that one thing. Let me.
what?
You only
Peace
speak
and
the
love?
facts.
Bro, I do speak the facts because I'm the right hand of Zeus. And I lay the smack down when it need be. But with that being said, man, thank y'all for once again accepting me on the Four Guys Recorders TV, man. It's always a pleasure to be here. And I'm always that backup dude. When you need that bodyguard on the block, I got you. I'm here for you. You know what I'm saying? Facts.
Yeah, thanks.
Got y'all, man.
Thanks, big bro. And definitely
And shout out to Jeepers in the chat, man. Oh, and I gotta say one more thing, man. I got another thing to say. Shout out to my brother Megatron. I hit him up today. We might be doing a live game awards situation. It depends on how life treat us, but we might be there live. And if not, I'm gonna have my own game awards with guest appearances from content creators that make sense. Facts. So let's keep it pushing. Let's get it.
hey, that's what's up, man. And I've been thinking about that a long time. So that's a good thing. So Paris is like, it's not Four Guys Recorders, 4GQTV.
Yep.
And
It's
That's the
OGQTV.
abbreviation. Well,
No,
damn.
it's not
Well,
an
not really.
abbreviation.
No,
we
it is.
changed names. We are for GQTV.
rebranded.
Okay, 4GQT stands for what?
It
For
stands for
GQTV.
nothing. It's just
For great, no.
It's for
4GQTV means what?
For
means
great
4GQTV.
quality TV.
all right. So
OGQTV means original gangsters with quarters.
What is ASAP? What is ASAP abbreviated for? As soon as possible. So,
hey,
so what is Four Guys? What is 4GQTV? Talk. I'm just saying.
it's the
Read the
place to
chat,
be.
OGQTV is
Lemon.
original guys with
We gonna
quarters.
move. We gonna keep it moving.
Yeah, we're
My
gonna
bad,
do
Cerebral Paul.
Yo, my
Cerebral
bad,
Paul
Paris.
has a long
4GQTV.
list here,
My bad.
bro, and I just want to make sure that he gets through his. So
Look, he
Cerebral Paul,
put 4 great quality TV.
There you go.
Okay.
That works.
Okay,
Hey.
I'll forget about the guys and I'll put great. My bad.
Oh, I got to answer Determined Hero. He's confused. So, Determined Hero, no. I am Clowns. I did not leave. So I'm still here, but PK was hosted for me because I wasn't feeling well and I had a doctor's appointment. And then last week I was in New York, so he also hosted for that. So,
With
but
Lemetius.
Which is
yes,
probably why he's not feeling well. Let me warm
Oh,
Oh,
that's
Let me
fucked.
warm him out.
That's cold.
you know what?
Mama.
I'm gonna shut off my camera. Feel better, clowns.
yeah,
Feel
My
better,
thank
brother.
you.
better.
Yeah. Hold on, Clowns. You ain't about to sign out right this second, are you?
No, I
Oh,
gotta do
okay.
my outro.
You don't sound like you
Okay.
sick. It sound like you frauding.
Hey,
No.
somewhere. hey, Cerebral Paul, man. Tell them
Yeah.
where to
Where
find
you can
you.
find me again, you can find me. I'm going to put it in the chat again, too, just
Yeah,
because.
do what you gotta do.
You can find me at Twitter at Cerebral Paul 1. You can find me at Twitch at
Yes.
Cerebral Paul. You can find me at YouTube at Cerebral Paul. But the best thing is to go to Twitter and find my link there. I'm on multiple shows throughout the week, including, but not limited to, the one on Tuesdays, the Retro Renegades.
Woo!
That's the important one. Good Morning Xbox with Snoop on Sundays.
Woo!
And Midweek Gaming on Wednesdays. And, of course, this show on Thursdays. And I think that about covers it, at least the important stuff. So, yeah.
And don't get me wrong, we're gonna definitely get his make sure everything's down in the description. Don't forget this man is supporting a good cause for accessibility, progression, and innovation. So definitely look for that charity.
Like we
Go ahead.
keep saying, the big thing is if you hit me on Twitter, you'll find me. All the other stuff is up there every time I go live. So
Yes, and we're gonna get this man a link tree so he don't have to go through all that. So definitely, Flamish, you sitting there
Yes.
quiet,
Belgium bully. Let's go.
Of course I
looking
can.
at New World. Where can they find you without that thing around your neck?
Well, the thing around my
said
neck
that
can
thing.
go for 4 minutes.
Wow.
So where you can find me is over here on 4GQ of course, with the awesome podcast we have every Thursday evening, like we had today. And with awesome guests, of course. I want to say thank you to Alitia24 and Kelly Rex for coming. It's awesome to have you guys. Second of all, you can find me on my own channel, Flamish, of course, with my weekly podcast, the Flamish Experience, where Lemon is one of our main panel members, as well as Cerebral Paul. And yeah, it's awesome over there on Sunday evenings. And then we'll see where you can find me. You'll find me everywhere.
On Discord.
On Discord as well, yeah. And on New World, of course, New World, the new game that came out, and Diablo 2.
I was gonna say you not on Diablo 2. Oh my goodness.
Of course,
Okay.
on Diablo 2.
All right. And my co-host here, Mr. Clowns, he is not on camera because he has some things going on, but he did show up to advertise Game Pass. So, Clowns, outside of wherever you are located, where can they find you, buddy?
Well, first off, I want to say I can be found on Game Pass quite frequently. It is one of my most favorite services to play. So, everybody, get Game Pass, as Lemon would say. I didn't say it like him, but I said it almost.
Get Game Pass.
Yes. Get Game
Ooh,
Pass.
there you go.
You can find me on 4GQ TV, the MCU after show that we've been doing on here as well. And we're going to
Awesome
start
show.
doing...
OGQTV. OGQTV.
Yo, but you were building rocket ships. You don't even know what was going on. So, also, we're going to be doing comic book reviews as well. That's going to start coming in. And it's just going to be a lot of fun stuff. And I got to fix some interviews. We did do some interviews. I got to fix them up. And we got some up-and-coming interviews as well. I believe I can announce one's coming up next month. Kelly Thompson.
You want to tell us who that is? Because everybody just got quiet, so I'm figuring everybody don't know.
Kelly Thompson, you want to tell the viewers who she is?
Yeah, facts.
Flamish, you can Google it. I give you permission.
Oh, Twitter fingers at work, baby. Twitter fingers at work.
Make sure you spell their name right.
THOMP.
Oh
And
my
he's
gosh,
really doing it. He's
Okay.
doing it.
you gave the guy that struggles with the English to Google.
No, it's good. It's good. He's practicing.
She's from Marvel, apparently.
Mhm.
She made some comics like Black
Mhm.
Widow, Captain Marvel, The Amazing Spider-Man, several comics. I need to look more. Yeah, she made some
Hey.
awesome comics.
Hey, Gem and the holograms, baby. There we go.
Oh, did she do that too?
Leave it to
PK.
Paul to
She was
go
a writer
back in
for Gem and the
time
holograms.
before a lot of our viewers were even born to find that.
PK,
Yeah.
I know you're trying to close out, but I have breaking news.
Oh, let's go. Let's do it.
Scarlett Johansson and Disney has reached a settlement. And
I thought you said you were gonna take off that hoodie in Florida and it's like 900 degrees, but okay.
It's 70 degrees in the house. Shut up. So Disney and Scarlett Johansson has reached a settlement. Alan Bergman, the chairman of Disney Studios, said he was pleased to have resolved the dispute. I'm very pleased that we have been able to come to a mutual agreement with Scarlett Johansson regarding Black Widow, he said in a statement. We appreciate her contributions to the Marvel Cinematic Universe and look forward to working together on a number of upcoming projects, including Disney Tower of Terror. So, pretty sure that means that she's back in Disney's good graces, and they're going to continue with Scarlett Johansson and MCU.
That's good. That's good.
Well, that's
because
good
it's
that
a
they
great
were able
relationship.
to resolve that.
Right. It's good that
Right.
they could come to peaceful terms with that instead of
What I
messy
wanted to
breakup.
say about Kelly Thompson, I found it out.
So there you go.
So-
Scarlett Johansson back in MCU. Go ahead, Flemish.
She's an Eisner-winning writer known for her work in comics, where she has written for Marvel Comics, Archie Comics, IDW, Dynamite, Dark Horse, and Boom. She also has 2 novels, Kill the Story from 2014, the cult superhero hit The Girl Who Would Be King from 2012, and a BFA focused on sequential art from the Savannah College of Art and Design.
Shout out to Paris that dropped that knowledge early, but thank you, Flemish.
Yeah.
By the way, she's also apparently she's the current writer on Black Widow of the comic.
Yeah.
And
That's
Captain
what's
Marvel.
up.
So that's exciting, right? And definitely keep tuning in to check that out and all of our interviews coming up. We also got other things we're working on the pipe, and we'll announce them as they come. But definitely, it's going to be exciting October, right? So we got a lot of stuff coming down. Thanks for coming, guys. For me, definitely PK, the most electrifying man in all the entertainment right here. I definitely have me on 4GQ TV every week at 6:30. I know we started a little late today, and Dragon's Den definitely 6:30. Or at the end of the day, I appreciate all my panel members. You guys are family.
We appreciate you.
And definitely was fun show today. We got more to
It's
talk
amazing.
about. TGS is not over, and we got more stuff coming. Man, let me tell you, I can't wait to talk about comics, man, because I've been reading some good stories. So when that time comes, I'm gonna go crazy. So keep an eye on us. We're gonna put out some new content. And this has been fun, man. Oh, one more thing. Don't forget to get to our Marvel Facebook group. Do we got that in description?
Marvel.
Class?
No, I need to put it in there. The Marvel
Okay.
Cinematic Facebook
Yes,
universe.
please join that. We put a lot of our content there. It's the largest Marvel cinematic group and probably the only one that is official from Marvel Studios. So definitely
Got to shout out Paris for that one.
Yeah, shout out to Paris in the chat. He's the man with the most. Definitely join that. You'll see our content over there, and definitely get into discussions, man. We doing it big.
Shout out to PK and 4GQ TVs. I got the Marvel Unlimited app.
And shout out to the new CEO of 4GQ TV. Shout out to the most electrifying light-skinned brother on the planet. Let's go! Keep light-skinned alive!
Wait.
Lemon. It's OGQ TV, baby.
Oh, man. Here you guys go. That's it.
And shout out to the Italian dude that couldn't eat a slice of pizza and it was falling over the plate. God damn! Needed a toe tap for the cheese.
And it's on video. There's proof.
was not my fault.
Got the receipts, as my
I
boy
cannot-
100 would say.
I cannot with y'all. I can't even close the show. Yep. Gosh.
Hey, this is OGQ TV, original gangsters with quarters. TV.
OGQ TV. Let's go.
All right.
See you next week, guys.
Clowns, what is it? One before I close the show. What is it?
Okay, so everybody who's listening in, it is 4G
OGQ TV, original
Okay.
gangsters with quarters.
All right,
TV.
you guys have a
If you
good
listen
one.
to Yobi, he is waving his arms in
Listen.
the air for Tesla to pick up a rocket ship.
We're not doing this.
Don't listen to
Hey,
him.
we're not doing this.
And
Hey
he
guys,
wears
thanks for
a
coming out.
hoodie in 70
You guys
See you
have a
later,
good
guys.
one.